Hey, Justin, what's up? Ad done. Oh, it's Wolverine time. How are you? Oh, Jay, not spoke to you in a while. Yeah, man, thanks for that comic book stuff. Appreciate it. In the not too distant future. You ever see this game before? I'm good, dude. I'm doing well. It's fun to be playing, another
I'm the best there is at what
Activision Marvel game.
the people still living after I'm done doing it say that.
Oh, hang on, let me turn up the volume. Why ask anyway? Also, yes, I've seen this. Why ask about, what? Sup, Saints Flow? It's Wolverine time. Oh, hey, yo, we're watching your stuff later. Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. I'll watch, like, one episode of each, and then we'll vote on which one we want to keep watching, alright? Comics? Oh, there's a reason I asked. There's a reason I asked. Just wait, and you'll see. Also, this game's M-rated. I think this was the first M-rated Wolverine game, which is awesome. Weird, though. I don't think they say the F word in this. Has-Been Hotel is only one episode, so no vote. What? I guess we'll start with that one. How long is the episode? Also, Hugh Jackman did do the voice for this, which is another, like, awesome thing. Like, this is the movie we should have got. Honestly, this video game, new one better be like this. Also, I want stuff like this from Deadpool 3. Yeah, man. It's my boy Huey. He's back. I wore my army pants and my A shirt today.
Everyone calls me Wolverine. I don't remember other names.
Hell of a Boss is 10 to 20 each, if I remember right. Oh, okay. Use the R rating. Give us comic suit Wolverine Jackman doing this. Yes, for real. You know what's crazy too? This was around the time like Activision was still making pretty good licensed games. It was after this game they started falling off. And even the way they do like regeneration for his healing factor is really cool in this game. It's like, how do you make a Wolverine game? Can you die? You know, the way they handled it in this I thought was really cool.
Nervous, meat? You smell nervous.
Wolverine healing will never be awesome.
That's for sure.
Will never not be awesome? Yep. I've been talking to Aaron more and more on October 3rd. He asked me what day it was. What's up, man? Also, Austin, your birthday's coming up. Oh, we get that perfectly... We get that awesome CG scene, and then we get these, like, awful PS3 graphics. This is great. It's like we're right back in it. What a great way to start the game. Blood 3 colors only and Edge. Truly a 2010s game, yep. Yes, 9 days, insane graphics. Yeah, legit. And like, I remember the combat in this game being like, actually pretty cool. I've seen people do combo videos for this game. Like, you can juggle people and then keep them in the air. And then like, you jump in the air, like, and just hold them there. So like, yeah, this will be interesting to play. I don't have lunge yet. That's Hugh Jackman doing the grunts. Stop. Chill, bro. Air combo, so it's DMC with more body hair. It's the manly DMC, my dude. But I do remember that. Like, I remember seeing a guy do, like, yo, the Wolverine's combat is actually really crazy. And then it was a YouTube video from years ago. But it's like, no way. Someone at Activision thought of that. How do you dodge again? And I think you can do like perfect blocks and stuff like that, and then it changes your, like you do a finisher if you perfect block, which is really cool. Your health is now gone, and your vitals are exposed. Avoid damage to give your healing factor time to regenerate and protect your vitals, which is a really cool, like, mechanic in this. That's how they dealt with, like, you being able to die, basically. DMC is androgynous? Yes. Have you seen Dante's hair? Okay, I'll just chill over here. Insane graphics. Wolverine better have a healing game for what? Better for a healing game protagonist because at least he doesn't have like Deadpool's strength healing factor. Yeah. What I like about this though, if you actually look at his body, when his health goes up, like slowly his wounds start to heal. They actually animated that. You see it happening, right? Like that attention to detail is really cool. Like that is really cool because most people probably wouldn't look at the model, but the model heals. And he gets, like, damage based on where he's hit, too. So, a lot of care went into this game, is all I'm trying to say. Yo, what's up, Diva? Good to see you. At least it's not as gray and desaturated as other PS3 games. Oh, no, remember that every game I play on PS3, I'm putting a filter on. There is a filter over this game that I personally created to not make the games look like trash. So, for, like, VOD purposes, that filter is always on. For the older games. Because if I'll show you what this game actually looks like. Hang on. Let me get to like a nice look. Actually, this is okay. I'll show you what this looks like. Here's what it actually looks like. Hang on. And this is what I see. You see the difference? You see the difference? I made this filter. I personally created this so that it would work for every PS3 game that I played. I tried a whole bunch before I started streaming on PS3. Because once I saw that for Spider-Man Web of Shadows, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't look at that for the VOD. God, it's terrible without the filter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks awful. And like, what's also great is the switcher that I'm using, so that it goes through the Elgato. It increases the, not the frames, but it does something to create the illusion that these games that are running at 720 are actually in 1080. And, like, that's really cool that the switcher can do that. So when I put up the VOD, everything looks smoother than what I'm actually seeing, which is insane. I don't know how it does that, but the switcher I bought, the guy told me it's really good for that. And, yeah, it actually is. Attacking the Power of Juju looking fine. Maybe there's a game I can go back to. They would never do this, but imagine this kind of gore with Wolverine versus Hulk. In the movies, there was an animated Hulk versus Wolverine, right? Oh. And when I say the manly Devil May Cry, I mean like the like he tears his shirt off, he's wearing pants, and he's just in the jungle with nothing but, you know, the elements, like the Bear Grylls, Devil May Cry, like, you know what I mean? God, we need a Wolverine vs. Hulk thing. Cartoon, movie, comic. It's been 120 years. Yeah, there was an animated movie. Deadpool was in it too, voiced by Nolan North. New ability. Yeah, this is the best ability in the game. It's an attack that you can use as traversal. That's so cool. Can't believe I made a Mean Girls reference and Jonathan isn't in chat. I feel like he's going through something right now, but I mean, I'll wait for him to confirm or deny that. Because what he posted in general chat, not in private mod chat, but in general chat. It's just like, geez, dude, really? Also, another cool thing, I love any Wolverine game where you can put your claws away. Even that is a nice detail, though I do think it's dumb. It's not like X-Men or not, Wolverine's Revenge had this really cool thing where you could put your claws away and then attack, and his attacks were different. Like, he'd do different punches. But in this, you can only put them away because, like, they just wanted the player to do that, I guess. Which is still cool. I like that you can do that. But, as soon as you attack, they come right back out. I hope the new game lets me do... Give me style switching with Wolverine, bro. That'd be sick.
Must be the chopper. I better see how Victor and the others are doing. Time to get to work.
Yeah, but it was years ago, Jay, like 15 years ago. Yeah, true. Yes, there was, but imagine this in live action. That'd be dope. And then, yeah, when they're on the ground, you can keep mashing square. Cut, like, their legs off and stuff, man.
School's in, Bob.
So that's how you die. Hey! What? Bro. What? How do you... Oh, snap. You can grab in this game? Okay, hold up. How I can do that? Oh, man. That's what happens if you just dodge towards them. Horse balls. Attention to detail is always appreciated, even if it's pointless. Yeah, like, actually. Oh, yeah, I have detective vision as well. New ability, feral sense. If you get lost, just do that. It'll tell you where to go. Better give us some good costume options for the new game too. Yeah, this game has 3 costume options. You can wear the yellow suit in this. If you guys want me to, I can switch to that. I think I have to go to the main menu again. But I figured since, like, when you use main Wolverine, you get different costumes based on what the story does, so I just picked regular Wolverine. But you can wear the yellow suit in this, and it looks good. What? Going Super Saiyan! You level up in this game? What the heck? Man, good old-fashioned PS3 violence. Horse balls. It's proof some of the devs cared. Yeah, it is. Oops, how do I... Quick time event? Oh. Oh my gosh. Yo, man, they they spared no expense with the blood and the gore. I want the 90s costume. I want the Fox X-Men suit. Just give it all. Yeah, like Wolverine has a good catalog of costumes. Like there's one that's kind of lame, but most of them are really good. I can't get over how dreadful it looks unfiltered. Yeah, man, dude, be thankful I know how, at the very least, how lighting works. I'm gonna just real quick, I'll show you again. That's what this game looks like. This is what I made it look like. Like, it's just a desaturated nightmare without the filter. For no reason, too. For no reason. And it's funny, too, because, like, this might look really bright right now. Like, on my screen, I can't see the tiles properly. Like, okay, hang on. Let me do that again. Look at the tiles that are right by his feet, okay? Whoops, I keep going to properties. Like, it's too white. Like, you know what I mean? It's too bright. You can't make out the textures properly. It's crazy. Yeah, let the costumes come in a linear matter. Yeah, nah, dude. Did you see it? Screen was slathered in gray. Not dreadful, just murky, like the colors were still there. No, but like, okay, as you just saw, there's some points where you cannot see textures properly. They're there, obviously, but because of how gray it is, it just doesn't work. Oh, these guys. They reused these guys in the Deadpool game. Give him a rock soundtrack. Yo, that's what I want to know. For the new Wolverine game, give him a rock soundtrack, man. Give him, like... Don't give him metal, because, like, Wolverine's not metal. Wolverine's, like, hard rock, you know? because he's old. I want there to be a scene where Wolverine's in a bar and you gotta fight a bunch of guys, and the song that plays in the background is like Johnny Be Good. In the Bard teaser, it was just country. That works too. That works too. The thing is, Wolverine is an old soul. You can't be putting like I love punk rock, but that's not what I would do for Wolverine, you know? And music is everything in every form of media. You can take a really awesome scene and ruin it with bad music. You can take a really terrible scene and make it better with good music. So, like, music is in many ways the heart and soul of these products. The same with video games too, like not just movies. How many games do you know where it's like, yo man, the soundtrack, it carries it, right? Like Bully, I always go on about like, Bully is probably my favorite game soundtrack, period. Because it encapsulates everything about that game, and one guy made every song. A single man, one man made every song for that game, and that amazes me. Because all the instruments in it, like it's just a wide range of instruments, and a wide range of genres, but this one guy did it, and he's like, he loves the bass guitar, so he's like, hey, every song has to have a lead bass. Like, the bass is carrying most things. And then there's ornamentations with other instruments, and that fascinates me. Maybe one day I'll do a video on that, like Bully's soundtrack, because no one talks about it. Usually it's like a Bully review, and then they mention the soundtrack, but the intricate details for why that soundtrack works in that game compared to every other Rockstar game, where every other Rockstar game, it feels like the music is very overproduced, and I mean that in a good way. The music is, it's very theatric, the music in most other Rockstar games, but Bully's feels much more almost like juvenile, like a kid made it, right? Not in a bad way, just that this is the music or soundtrack that would go on in like this kid's head, and it really works having just one guy compose it rather than a big orchestra of people making it, you know? And you can tell the difference. It's all there. It's because it was one dude who even did the mastering, where it's like sometimes the guitar riffs, you can't quite hear them right, but then when you fight a specific clique that is like rock-centric, you can hear the guitar blasting, and it's like, that's so cool because it's already there. That, and I think, like, Sunset Overdrive soundtrack is also amazing. Because they hired a bunch of, like, low, like, unknown punk bands. Just a bunch of unknown punk bands that were, like, local people, and they had to write songs for the game. And it's like, that's really cool. That's really cool. So, like, that's how I know about, the boats now, that's how I know. And, like, Wet soundtrack was like that, too. It was just a bunch of local artists. And it's really good. Wet soundtrack is probably the best thing about that game. Hey, yo. Can we see this in the new game? Wolverine's jumping on brothers. Oops. Hey, what's up, Igor? Good to see you. Yeah, I want a cool scene of him like on a bike or in a bar with a classic rock song, his version of Spider-Man's opening scene in a PS4 game. Yeah, and I'm hoping they do it right. Give Wolverine, give him that old school rock vibe, give him some country. That works for Wolverine's character very well. Like House of the Rising Sun would be really good for an intro to Wolverine's video game. But I feel like that song gets overused today, but House of the Rising Sun would be really good. Music is the one complaint I have with Edge Runners. They play the same two songs multiple times every episode. Oh, that sucks. Are they at least good? I think country is Logan and rock is Wolverine. Yes, Austin, that's the best way to put it. That's the best way to put it. Because, like, it's very The Last of Us, Logan, right? And, It works. Like, Wolverine's a great character. I was talking to Johnny about this yesterday, just Wolverine in general. He's the only comic book character where all of his embarrassing, like, oh, he sucks now, that all happened in the past. Like, Wolverine hasn't had a bad adaptation since the 80s. Think about that. There hasn't been a bad version of this character since the 80s. That's a good thing. Where, like, Spider-Man, they're always doing dumb things with him in the comics. But like, nah, they understand Wolverine. This is him. This is how you write him. This is how he is. They don't change him that much. And I like they'll give him stories and stuff, but they understand his character enough to know what is within the realm of possibility for him and what isn't. They don't just add stuff for the sake of, we gotta do something new, you know? Hey, what's up, Axlate? How you doing? Wet soundtrack, 7 out of 10, not too dry. Wet soundtrack is the only game I know that exclusively uses Psychobilly. Psychobilly is a fusion of rockabilly and punk rock. And it's crazy because if you asked me what that would sound like before, I would have no idea. But then hearing Wet soundtrack, it's like, oh wait, yeah, okay, because you can hear both. There's literally a song called can I say the title? Romance with a R-wordist, right? That song is, in my opinion, the definition of Psychobilly music. And yeah, man, it's Wet knew what they were looking for. The guys who behind Wet, they knew what they were looking for the soundtrack, and it works for a grindhouse type of game, which is what that was paying homage to. Justin, you weren't here when I played Wet, right? That was years ago, or I say years ago. That was like months ago. But Wet is one of my favorite games ever. It's not a good game, but I really like it, and it's trying to pay homage to grindhouse films. It doesn't do it very well. Like, stylistically it does, but writing-wise, no. And Eliza Dushku is the main character, and obviously, like, you know me. Claw spin. How do I do it? Glory to Lulu. How you doing? Yo, yeah, man. Bolsorano or whatever the heck. Balls in the piano. That guy. F that guy right now. Igor, real talk. F that guy. In Brazil? Nah, fam. He should not be running. He should not be running anything. Everything this man's been up to? Nah. And I'm not big on politics, but bro, some of the stuff this man has done is kind of insane. Press R2 and press square when you have enough rage. Okay, let's do it. Look at that. Look at that. Balls and piano? Yeah, that's his name, man. In the air, yeah. You just answered your own question. Okay, wait, hang on. Oh my god, House of the Rising Sun is a phenomenal choice. It would work. Yes, he has the most votes of all Brazil's democracy history, but he didn't win on the first round. Yeah, he didn't win. What do you think of this game? Wolverine's always cool. Wolverine's awesome. You just answered your own question. Yeah, Wolverine's dope. Wolverine has always been cool. And I always, like, whenever I think of Wolverine, I think of my dad. Because, like, my dad was a soldier, and Wolverine... Like, Spider-Man is my dad's favorite superhero, and then Wolverine. But whenever I watched the movies, like, Wolverine, that's how my dad is. Like, the way Wolverine was in those movies. He's very short with people, very stern. Like, marches to the beat of his own drum kind of thing. So... Like, whenever I think of Wolverine, I always think of my dad. So, that's my connection to this character. Wow, hopefully he can come around through the end. I hope he does. Brazil's voting system is very different from the U.S. I'll try to explain here in a bit. No, don't explain. I don't care. I don't care. Just say it's different. That's all we need to know. I don't need a paragraph explaining different voting systems. It's okay. How do you feel about this gameplay? The PS2 version of this game has nothing on the Xbox and PS3 version. Was there a PS2 version of this game? Are you serious? I know there was, like, Wolverine's Revenge on PS2 and GameCube and all that, but was there a PS2 version of X-Men Origins Wolverine? Was it a side-scroller? Probably was. Well, I don't think I would play this. You wouldn't play this? Why not? You don't like violent games? I don't think so. Sounds good. It's crazy similar stuff happens here where someone wins popular vote but doesn't win the election. Pretty cringe. Yeah, man, it is. L cringe, man. L politics. Went to use the wet emote and realized I only have follower emotes now. Oh. Oh. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Oh, you know, see, it's funny. I was about to gift you a sub, but you have a job now, so... When y'all are down on your luck, I will pay for your subscriptions. I don't mind. I don't mind. You guys are so loyal to me. But when y'all be out here on the grind... Look, man, it's every man for himself, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that was a perfect block. Did you see that? That was a perfect block. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try it again. Let's go, let's go. It's like instead of dodging in Bayonetta, there, yeah, baby. That's so cool. This game is fun. This game is really cool. Can I block bullets? F that guy, true Jay. F that guy. Falls on his piano. Bro is an L all around. He is. He already said if he doesn't win, he's saying it was rigged. Bro is coping hard. Yes, yet he was able to have 4 million votes. Yeah, crazy. I can definitely understand crying at Logan. That movie broke me. Yeah, you know, funny, on its own, like, Logan is a really good movie that I would only watch once, and I've only seen it once. I don't want to watch that movie again. Not because, like, oh, it's so sad. It is a sad movie. It's done well, too. Most of it feels earned. Most of it. Like, I'd say 90% of that movie. The emotions feel earned. It's not cheap. But there's, like, 2 scenes. There's 2 scenes in that movie that are just so poorly done. Xavier dying, that is the worst scene in that movie. And I love... Oh, I got a trophy. I love that, someone... When that movie came out, I went back to the trailer, and someone in the comments is like, hey, yo, the top-rated comment was, hey, yo, that dream sequence where Xavier got stabbed was wild. And then the movie just kept going. And I'm like, yeah, right? It's like, I thought this was a dream sequence, the way it's filmed. There's a PS2 version, WTF, is not good, the PS2 version, oh yeah? In lazy terms, if you don't make 50% error plus error margin, you're going to a second round of voting with the second place. Oh, wow, jeez. That's weird. Am I not... Can I... I mean, I'd die for you, Jay. You die for me? Don't die for me, man. Your life is valuable. Life is a valuable thing. I wonder what language they're speaking. Brr. What's up? Nice Easter egg. Is a lost Easter egg, by the way. Oh, is that what that is? Hey, by the way, you guys play video games. I turned off achievements on my PS5 and 4, and like I've never enjoyed games more. Instead of being constantly reminded, hey, there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game. It's like, just play the game. But I do like trophies and achievements, though. I think it's cool. Anyways, I'll not bother you with boring voting system. We here to see Canadian man with claws go snicked. Yes, Canadian man play Canadian man with claws go snicked. I liked Xavier's death, but maybe that was more just the way Logan feels. Yeah, the scene itself is stupid. Like, it just happens. I had a dream, and you were there, and like, what? Also, Axlate. Why wouldn't you play this game? You're not into the blood? You're not a Wolverine fan? How come you can double jump? Hey, yo, you know another, like, Activision Marvel game I really want to play? And I can get it. Ghost Rider on PS2. It's a hack and slash. Like, legit, it's like, it is actually very much just Devil May Cry, but you're Ghost Rider. And you have chains and gun, like a shotgun, and your fists. Because you don't stance switch, you use your chain, you use your shotgun, or you use your fist. And you can switch it up. Like, you can kick people too. But, that game is too good for its own good. Like, it's really good, And it's really hard, too. Like, it's a very difficult game. When I was a kid, I couldn't beat it. I had to wait till, like, I was a teenager, and I had to, like, change up my whole gameplay strategy to beat this one level. So there's, like, the first quarter of that game I remember vividly, and then after that, it's like, I've only beaten it once. And I know the last boss is, like, Blackheart, and he's a giant, which is weird. But, yeah, man, the Ghost Rider video game was really good, man. There was a time where Activision made really good licensed games. And now it's just modern Activision, which sucks. The shifting of the dynamic between Logan and Xavier is just tragic. Like, even old age catches up to the heroes, and it's heartbreaking to watch. It is. I don't know, maybe I would. Is it like God of War? Yeah, it is. This game? Yeah, it is. It is like God of War. Like, it's very much just a hack and slash. It's not a character action game. The combat isn't that in-depth. It's much more like the old school God of War games. Which is still good, though. That's still good. Hack and slashes are fun. PS2 Ghost Rider, good times, bro. Ghost Rider PS2 is so good. Like, it's actually good. Like, and it has nothing to do with the movie. That's the other thing I think is funny.
You thought you were lucky.
It's more accurate to the comics. Even Blackheart, the way he looks in the game, it's the comic Blackheart, not the stupid movie where it's just a guy in blackface.
Still alive after a helicopter crash. Why am I not surprised?
I'm at the site now, sir. The pilot's here, but he's dead. There's no sign of the rest of the team.
They parachuted out but got scattered.
To be honest, I just don't like spending money on old games as well. That's fair.
Rendezvous with him at a temple north of your position.
Why not?
You two will rig that
Do you
area
play a lot
and
of
see
new
forwards
games?
carrying.
Roger. Goes for a 1 out.
Because you know old games cost less, right? There's bike levels too. Yeah, the levels where you ride the motorcycle, the hell cycle is really cool. There's a thing in that game where, like, there's a way to glitch the motorcycle to always drift. And if you have the always drift, you can skip through, like, you can speedrun that game if you just drift constantly, because you go slightly faster when you drift. And it's just Ghost Rider going, vengeance is mine. Like, it's so funny. I don't think I know how to activate that glitch again. Like, I'd have to look it up, but it's a really funny glitch. Because he just keeps quipping while he's drifting. And you can ride the bike, yeah. What about the one Deadpool game that came out years ago? Oh, Diva, you mean this game that I played? You weren't here when I used to play that game. I couldn't beat it because I put it on the hardest difficulty. And if you ever wonder why I don't play games on the hardest difficulty, it's because of Deadpool. I have to basically play that game off screen on normal difficulty and get to where I was, which is the end of the game, and then beat it on stream so I can be like, hey, I finished Deadpool. But yeah, man, Deadpool was the first Marvel game I played after finishing the Spider-Man one. When I say Spider-Man one, I mean 4 Spider-Man games. We played the PS4 Spider-Man, we played Miles Morales, we played Web of Shadows, and we played Shattered Dimensions. By the way, I am not getting Edge of Time. I looked at the gameplay and I looked at the playthroughs. That game looks so boring. Like, the plot is cool, don't get me wrong, the story's neat, and the way they do like time and like you affect the past and stuff like that in the present, it's really cool, but like you're just in a lab the entire game. It's the same level over and over again. And I looked up why that was, and apparently time constraints. So there's just one level, like, you know those like tech levels in Shattered Dimensions for future Spider-Man 2099? That was it, man. That's that whole game. Why would I want to play that?
Should have stayed out of my way.
I don't think it's an Activision title, but you know an underrated game, Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. Oh, you mean the best Hulk video game? Yeah, of course, and it is Activision. They used that system to create Spider-Man Web of Shadows and Prototype. Activision used the Hulk engine, whatever engine it was. And it looks really cool, too, because it looks very, it's cel-shaded to look like the comic book, right? I think that's what it's called anyway. Yeah, totally. LMFAO, he crushed him. God, this game is brutal. I love it. Yeah, same. I like that they went with this direction. Just make an M-rated Wolverine game, whatever. Because at the time, that was unheard of. Where does it want me to go? Whoops. I think we can double jump. You know what I thought was really cool about Ghost Rider? Jumping in that game feels so heavy, but not like Devil May Cry heavy, where it's almost like the game is pulling you down, but it makes Ghost Rider feel more ominous. And when you run, like, the camera shakes and stuff like that. We're gonna play the Ghost Rider game after Wolverine. Are you guys cool with that? Because, like, we can do, like, Marvel Mondays, followed by Movie Mondays, where we just play the old school, the good games. The good Marvel games that no one talks about. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing? How would you have felt if in Logan, X-24 was a Sabretooth clone instead? That wouldn't make it work as well, in my opinion. There should only really be one Sabretooth. We don't talk about that. Yeah, Deadpool. I need to finish Deadpool. How about that? Next week I'll finish Deadpool, and then we'll switch to Ghost Rider after I beat Wolverine. Or like what I mean is like when I finish this game, we'll finish Deadpool and then we'll play Ghost Rider. Because I even like the voice acting in that. I remember liking Ghost Rider's voice. LMAO, you right. Are these characters mutants as well, or just being made of fire? They're mutants too. So the less said about Thor's video game, the better. Yeah. I played it once, and I don't remember anything from it. I remember, like, to move to another level, you, like, go to the edge of something and then push a button, and then that moves you on the platform instead of just jumping. I thought that was dumb. He double jumps because he's Canadian. He's Canadian. Ah. So you can do super moves after you lunge. Check this out. Watch this. Yeah, we can all do this. That's the secret. In Canada, all of us are trained to double jump. Cold weather. That's what we're jumping off of. The cold weather. I'm great with that. Canadians and Brazilians can double jump. You can double jump in Brazil too. Hey yo. I should have blocked. I have a PS5 now, and I also don't have a lot of time to play because I started, like, a 7-year college degree. Oh, okay, that's fair. If you're busy, you're busy. That I understand. But, like... and you only have a PS5? That's cool. What do you think of the PS5's controller, dude? Guy can practically fly. Again, it's just Canadian, man. The cold weather allows us to float, don't you know? I just wish they kept the original idea of keeping Sabretooth in the film with him owning the casino they visit and Logan and his brother having one last drink together at the bar. That would have been nice. Yes, but don't tell anyone. It's a Canadian-Brazilian secret. I'm telling you guys, if I end up marrying a Brazilian woman and we have a baby, that baby is going to be able to fly. Like, I'll be on stream. Because I never said you guys would never see my child. I just said you'd never see my girlfriends. And I never said you'd never see my wife. I guess if I'm married, you'll see her. But, yeah, I'd be like, oh, everybody, this is little Janie. And the baby starts floating. Yeah, could you imagine I named my daughter Janie? Because did I tell you when my mom found out what my name online is? She's like, why'd you use a girl's name? I'm like, a girl's name? What do you mean? Janiac's not a... And then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, Janie. It's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, there are girls named Janie. Can I throw this? Wifeniac. The PS5 is almost perfect. I just hate the games being crashing sometimes. It crashes a lot on you? You know, funny, the only games that really crash on me is like the stupid Saints Row game, dude. It's not a Janiac stream unless we trash on Saints Row. Name the baby Igor if it's male and Vittoria if it's female. That'd be something I would not like to have to explain to my significant other. That'd be not good. Igor, sure. Vittoria? Wifeniac, babyniac. Ooh, did you see that? Did you see that? You see how they... Okay, guys, good game design. You see how they didn't tell me don't lunge at this guy? There wasn't like a thing that said, don't lunge at him. He'll stop you. They knew the player would try that. So then they basically... Well, you saw what happened. That's good. That's cool. They knew the first thing I would try is lunge at it. Oh, I'm invincible during that. What? Ah. So that's the secret of the of the X-Men guy that has wings. He's Canadian and Brazilian. Yeah, that was the secret, Igor. That's why. You're thinking Angel. Angel? Yeah. You know that Angel's... Whoa. Angel's one of the first X-Men ever created. And I think it's hilarious because he has... Oh. He has essentially a power that every X-Men has now. He's cheating. You know what's weird about the PS5? That controllers have to update? What's being updated? Ah.
I'm the best at what I do. Sir, this is Logan. I'm at the rendezvous point, but there's no sign of Creed.
We lost communication with him a while ago, but we're still tracking him, moving down the river. Logan, this is Wraith. It looks like your brother's already armed the area with explosives. I'd hightail out of there before it blows. You heard the man, Logan. Find a way off that rock and get to the river. You don't have much time.
Once in a while they be crashing, and when it does, it usually does it a few times, really. That sucks. Where'd you get your PS5? Sorry, hang on. Who's Vittoria? Don't worry about that. Yeah. Why'd you name her Vittoria? Cyberpunk on release day and throughout its release week, as the most game crashed I have heard had on a console. Before that, I had a crash on the Tomb Raider reboot. Funny thing, Phoenix, you know that the new Saints Row reboot, that's the most crashes I've ever experienced with any game in my entire life. And it's not just on PS5. Like, that game, my oh my. Ever noticed X-Men films also kind of just forgot about Wolverine's heightened sense of smell? Is there a point where that would have been useful, that it wasn't? Yes. I don't even know who you are, Thanos. Alongside, Beast, before turning blue and a war criminal, an Iceman? Wait, what? He was basically Superman? Who was basically Superman? What are you talking about now? Oh, Angel? Yeah, everyone can fly. Just, everyone can fly in the X-Men, so what's the point of Angel? Like, what is the point? Like, poor guy got ripped off. I'm gonna kill this guy, whatever. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably shouldn't have done that. Because now I'm stuck here. Is there a way I can... Am I gonna soft lock myself if I, like, go back? Let's find out. When Angel joined Oscar Isaac, he got cool powers. He could launch metal feathers. Yeah, he got a projectile, something every X-Men has. Like, that's the thing, man. Angel is the lamest X-Men, and it's only because when he was introduced, it made sense to have a character like that. The one that can fly, but now everyone can fly. What's the point? Archangel is everyone's favorite character. Archangel is lame. There, I said it. I've never liked Angel's character arc. I've never liked it. And anytime Angel appears in a movie, it's always, oh, we gotta do Archangel now. Or, like, if he appears in anything, in shows or anything, it's like, oh, well, 2 episodes later, Archangel now. It's like, guys, you're supposed to build up to that. Literally, even the 90s cartoon, Angel's introduced, next episode he's Archangel. It's like, what? That is true. The controllers have phone-level tech in it, I guess. What's being updated in PS5 controllers? I don't get it. Narrator. And then Logan listened to the radio while 360ing for 5 minutes. What do you mean? You don't do that when you're on the radio? You were talking about the first formation of the X-Men and Angel. Yeah, how Angel just... He was cool when he was first introduced, but now he's lame. Because he's useless. Dude, Banshee can fly. Banshee can fly. And flight isn't even his power. His power is sound manipulation. Die. Hey, did you see that? Oh, snap! Guys, I did not notice this. Guys, this game is Devil May Cry. Watch this. So you can uppercut, or you can hold uppercut, and you go up with them. That's crazy. Here we go, watch this, watch this. Watch this cutscene. Oh, never mind. Oh, I forgot this game was... This is an old game. It wasn't all cutscenes. Oh, but you can't combo with it. It's like an auto attack. Oh, so close, so close. That would have been cool. Oh my god. Oh, what? You a turret section? Like I said, the manly video game. You can smell the diesel cologne. Which, by the way, is my favorite cologne. Dead serious. Diesel's awesome. Oh my god. Sponsor me, Diesel. I'll like put on a voice and everything. If you like smelling like a man, buy Diesel. There is no alternative.
What the hell are you waiting for, huh?
Kratos is my favorite Marvel character.
Let's do this.
It's Leave Schreiber? What's his name? Just feel like he should know exactly whenever an enemy is near, yet doesn't. Oh, true. Kind of like Spider-Man's spider sense.
I was always better.
Hi, my legs are obliterated, guy. Jim things. Oh, you alright? Take a rest, mate. You deserve it. Gasp. How could you unfollow? Who? I don't even know, to be honest. The secret of flying.
You just don't know.
Screaming too loud, apparently. Yeah, Banshee. That's all you gotta do. I don't know if I'll live long enough for Green Lantern content. On stream, I can play the Green Lantern game. I don't think it's good, though. Leave Schreiber. Oh, okay, cool.
But Trickster wanted the moon for himself.
Yo, his wife survives in this. Or his girlfriend, I guess.
And pick her some wild roses.
Look at her outfit.
Never trust a guy named Trickster.
Kwekuachu found out that once you
there's no
leave the
subtitles.
spirit world, you cannot return. So now he's trapped here.
I don't know what they're saying.
doomed to howl at the
There's a
moon.
game? Yeah, there's a Green Lantern game.
Cuckoo got screwed.
Kwekuachu, the Wolverine.
What is she wearing? Like a corset underneath?
Kayla, run. Don't ask why, just run.
But Logan,
Go!
Like her jacket is a corset. Like, I love it, but don't get me wrong, I love it, but like, what is that?
You.
Boss fight.
Long time no see.
I don't know if I'll, whoa.
And I'm not even.
Bar fight. Go ahead, hang on. Love the pause menu, too. Forgive other MCU stands in chat. Why do other characters, when they fly, they use the Iron Man flying pose with their hands? Like Star-Lord, who definitely shouldn't. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I think the Cyberpunk crashes were memory leaks because I could play for like 90 minutes and it would crash and just had to boot the game up again. Oh, yeah? On what were you playing it? Okay, to add on to my topic, I brought up in TV, film, and chat, what is the worst poster you've ever seen, Jay, in chat? For, like, a movie? The worst movie poster ever? Spider-Man Homecoming, bro. That movie poster is so bad. I can't wait for the MCU to cast their version of Wolverine to finally end that never been a bad one streak. I mean, I said there hasn't been a bad one since the 80s. There's been bad Wolverine comics and stuff, but Spider-Man No Way Home and Infinity War adding a best one, Logan. You don't like Infinity Wars? Like Infinity War 'S? Barbie is my favorite X-Men. What's Barbie's power? Like immortality? I've heard some want Zac Efron as Wolverine and those people are deranged. That's a dumb idea. Kratos is my favorite Marvel character. Leaf Schreiber, so much slow-mo. What's this, a Zack Snyder film? No, this is just a game that came out in the 2000s. This is all they did. I think this came out in the 2010s, actually. Because that's when the movie came out. Yes, no way. And it's okay. Playing on PS5. Gotcha. I'll never complain about corsets. Corsets are awesome. Cyberpunk 2077 on PS5. Besides Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus? The movie? You know there's a Hocus Pocus 2 apparently? What's going on there? Homecoming poster. It's really bad. BRB gonna hit the shower. Alright. I thought Barbie's power was capitalism. Literally. Apparently Winx Club is selling, like, outselling Barbie right now. I like that bosses don't have a ridiculous amount of health. Like, it's a fair fight. Oh! Did you see that? We hit the jukebox and the music changed. Also, hang on, I want to... Yeah, yeah. Man, you can really just do that, like, in the middle of the guy's combo. Just this move. It's kind of OP. Look at this. No matter what, you can't defend against it. Oh, he just gets more health. Okay. Did his moves change? Nah, I can still do this. Oh, wait. Wolverine doesn't do anything after it now.
You know, Mom always liked me best.
Oh my gosh. Wombo combo, bro. Who can roar the loudest? Whoa, cutscene broken.
Let's take this outside.
He's clipping through the car. Whoa, dude, I'm pressing triangle. Wolverine. Oh, okay. Alright. Did you get nervous? What happened there? Yo, stop. Hang on, I'll read chat. Death health reset. I know. It's kind of lame. I get, like, it's better if you just look at it as phases of the boss fight, I guess. Hey, did you see me? Did you see that reversal? Did you see that reversal? He blocked me and then I blocked him. What the? How did he get his health back? This game's fun. This game's very fun.
Be careful!
Kayla, stay back!
Jeez. It's Mike speaking. The poster for that movie is ugly. Which movie? Hocus Pocus? Is it really that bad? Thor Ragnarok and Infinity War have the same poster. It's so bad. Yeah, it's the exact same poster.
was always better at this part than you. Now, where'd your old lady get to?
Barbie is the gatekeeper of the Barbieverse. Will all those movies? The just put every character that appears in the movie on the poster trend is bad in many levels. It is. I actually like the Homecoming poster where he's in the yellow hoodie and he's laying down. That one works.
Stay with me.
Nah,
okay?
nah. There's a Barbieverse, dude. There's 22 Barbie movies.
Stryker.
I came to warn you.
You knew he was
Yeah,
coming.
the one you're talking about, Jay, is
Victor's
bad. Yeah.
appetites were
Logan suddenly
becoming
starts
too
screaming in
public.
German.
We
He
had
just
to
goes,
confront
9!
him. He felt betrayed, went AWOL. Said he's coming for all of us.
Health reset.
You didn't come to warn me. You
Gotta
came to
love it
save
how
your own
Logan
ass.
was somehow
He
fighting
killed
on
Wade.
D-Day and was
You were
also at
supposed to be
Hiroshima,
next.
you know, because most soldiers weren't just moved around like that. I like to think he changed his name
What's your
and
plan,
just
Captain?
no one noticed.
I'm gonna find him and kill him.
Logan going
You
from
already
German to
tried.
Russia. At first he
can't
was
beat
9-9
him,
with the screaming and now he
You
just
know
all
you
Russian.
can't.
Yeah.
But there
Yeah.
is another
Blech.
option. I
Most.
can give you the tools to defeat him. I can promise you 2 things. You will suffer more pain than any other man could endure.
Yo.
Your
Check out these
bones
pre-rendered
will be coated
graphics.
in adamantium. When we're done, you'll be able
What
to
he was like,
withstand anything.
F it, I'm off to Japan for the
Even
week.
free. Where did you fight him? His box is more important to me than his life.
Don't even think about the hell.
Stand down, Captain.
My brother, my responsibility.
At my command. The operation was a success, but he can't be trusted. We have his DNA for Weapon 11.
Weapon
Terminate
11.
him.
They want to kill me? Back. Slow motion voice. Back to formula? What was that cutscene?
Everyone on the line! Go, go, go!
The event were a year apart, but just seems strange to be moved there. Oh, absolutely. Okay, we have metal claws now. What's different about us? Nothing. That's another weird thing about this game. Actually, I think there's one new thing. Your claws can get hot, and then that does something.
Attention. Additional support staff is needed in the Weapon 11.
See, if we you have skill points to allocate to skills. Would you like to go there now? Sure, man. I guess there's a skill menu. I want more claws. I want more health. I want more rage. Maybe he was reaching for them Japanese ladies. Pre-rendered looks good. Yeah, it actually isn't that bad. The events were a year apart. Oh, I read that. You have skill. Your skills have changed. Keep or discard. I will keep them.
Our defensive position isn't set up yet, Command.
Do you know how much I sacrificed? Out. Out am I? That's what that cutscene was. Back to formula. Back to formula?
We're taking casualties. Send reinforcements.
So yeah, what time do you guys want to start watching stuff? I guess at the 4-hour mark. You guys cool with that? Hey man, gotta go now. All right, take care, Igor.
Do I have authorization to seal the labs?
Oh, what movie? It's not really a movie. It's a TV show. 4-hour mark works for me. All right, cool.
The scientists, it's very dangerous.
You'll see, Diva. We watched Velocipaster the other week. If you hit exclamation mark, I think VP? I don't know. Do I have an exclamation mark Velocipaster? Someone check. Stretch. Thank you, Igor. 3 hours 55. VP? Nah. Velocipaster? Try exclamation mark. Do it at that. 3 hours and 55 minutes. Try exclamation mark Velocipaster. Did I really not make one? Huh. Okay, I guess I didn't make one. I'll make one later. Yeah, there's the VOD. Thanks.
We were genetically engineered to kill guys like you. Well, I'm one of a kind. It's time to kill. You the best they got.
Attention all squads. The experimented Augmentation Lab 3 has broken free. The subject, known as Weapon X, is extremely hostile and is to be shot on sight.
We both know who's the best.
Weapon X is to be shot on sight.
Let's roll. School's in for pleasure. Show me what you got. Is this all you can do?
Yeah, that's that air combo I was talking about. So wait for it.
I'm the best at what I do.
Command, we're taking casualties.
Can't even spell Velocipasta. He's the pasta. The pasta of the choice. Rip Adeline and or Buddy Alley.
Logan, this is Colonel Stryker.
Dude, that movie was interesting.
You're doing?
Apparently Thy Queen Amy likes that movie too. Or not Thy Queen Amy, Saltiest Bun.
You're out of control, son. Stand down immediately.
Those deaths took a toll on me. Tragic.
He's in.
Seal the room.
You the best they got.
Targets contained in lab 360 units discharged. 3-1 and 3-2 are on the way.
He does do a lot of lunging in the movies, huh? That's insane, Doug. God does not want people dead. Father Stewart.
He's right here. We're taking over. God damn it, we're taking heavy casualties, Command. Send reinforcements. Let's kill this son of a bitch.
Oh, I think God wants a lot of people dead.
Beta team scientists are to report to Central Command. You are needed in the weapons room.
Target is in range.
Logan, there's no need for more death. Surrender and we'll talk. I give you my word, you won't be harmed.
Enter classic Giga Chad, Frankie Mermaid. You know why they call me Frankie Mermaid?
Additional support staff is needed in the Weapon 11 lab. Warning, there has been a breach in experimentation.
He's in. I'm gonna cut you up. You think you can take me? Show me how tough you
Weapon X, I mean Logan, there's not much time. You were injected with a poison while you were in the adamantium tank. I can help you, but first you have to come to my lab. I'll unlock a door for you. And be careful. They've sent ghost squads.
Jay, if they do make a second one, you should totally get in contact and do a song. Maybe score it. That'd be fun. I'd be up to do something like that, even if it's just one song. Use like scriptures. That'd be pretty cool, actually.
You even blink and you're dead.
DM that to me.
Your friends used too much cologne.
Activating cloak now.
Engaging enemy. Activate stealth
Ah.
I can't see it, I can smell it.
Enemy contact. Maintain fire.
Oh my gosh, I can't lunge at him.
Even if I can't see you, I can smell you.
DM what? DM me to make a potential Velocipaster song. I'm sure they'd be up for that. Oh wait, actually I should put this back in. Silly number 2 mod, he means DM the idea. Come on, Richie, I shouldn't have to tell you that.
All laboratories in
Weapons up! I've got him.
warning, there has been a breach in experimentation.
Pal, you got big trouble.
Stop him! Keep firing!
It's funny, every now and then the game kind of, like, pauses for a second. I'm always like, oh my gosh, is it crashing? But no. Fortunately not.
Attention. Additional support staff is needed in the Weapon 11 lab. All non-military personnel in this sector, evacuate to the Alkali Lake compound immediately.
Is our YouTube poll done now? It's still up. I was wondering what was happening there. Like, why isn't this guy jumping out of the tank?
You want to try that again?
I don't think, like, funny, the only poll I can put a time limit on is, the podcast poll. But yeah, it's funny, people can still vote in the poll even, like, after a decision has been made. I know you can't end them, but, like, is the winner the decision now? Well, the fact of the matter is, even the newer people that are subscribing to me, thanks to the Saints Row video, they are very adamant about She-Hulk being the next video. So yeah, the winner is She-Hulk. But I might go through with what I initially said, where I'll do whichever video has the most views and then or most votes, and then do the video that has the least votes. So I might still do a Death Proof video because I kind of want to. And you know what I'll do too? Because I have the perfect idea for how to open that video for Death Proof, but I can't. I can't use copyrighted music. So what I might actually do is pay for the license to the cover license to Down in Mexico, and then just do my own version of Down in Mexico and use that for the analysis video. So it'd be a cool way to start an analysis video with like me doing a song. What's the characters one? The idea for that was characters that shaped me as a person, or like characters I love. And I think, well, just like the characters that I love, basically. And a lot of people wanted that one. That one came second place. People want to hear like who my favorite fictional characters are and why I love them and stuff like that. Did you notice who's on that list though? Did you see the 3 that I put? No one recognized one of them, which made me sad. Veronica Lodge? Yeah, no one picked up that was Veronica Lodge. Yeah, she's one of my favorite fictional characters ever. In fact, the most of like the fictional characters, I'd say like I'll do like 7 of them. I think Veronica's the only girl, but like I really like her. A lot of yelling in this game.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Dr. Carol Frost, and I work for Dr. Cornelius. I think I can help you.
What's happening to me?
As an insurance policy against you escaping, Stryker had you injected with a bioenzyme. It just activated and destroyed your regeneration and feral senses. I can repair the damage.
It's like 90% grunting. Yeah. Oh wait, is the comics for the She-Hulk one? Are you going to read this run?
Because if you don't,
you'll see.
Die.
You'll see. Just look at it this way, man. I'm gonna do something for my She-Hulk video that no one has done yet, and I actually do mean no one's done it yet. Someone came close to doing the idea, but I'll spoil this. It was the person that did the idea I have. They did a live stream instead of like an actual like video, like a proper video. And like nothing's wrong with a live stream to like analyze or critique something, but I actually want to do that as a video because it's too easy. You'll notice, man. I said this before, where like I don't want to be yet another YouTuber who just like takes a dump on things, even if they suck. Saints Row game sucks, but like I'm not gonna make another video about, oh man, this game sucks. Like we get it, right? No one's done it the way I want to do it, at least. But I looked up a bunch of, I literally looked up the title I planned for that video, and nothing came up. Like, things came up, but they're very one-sided. and when you watch the video, it's like someone explaining something that isn't part of the demographic that this show is catering to, basically. I'm sorry, did you say there was a movie selected, or was it a select few to vote on? What? For my YouTube channel? Just go to my YouTube channel. There was a voting poll, right? It was 3 options, or 4 options, actually. Which, they only let 4 options, which is interesting. I couldn't do 5. Where regular voting polls allow 5. But there were 4 options, and the options I gave were classic Lara Croft. I still want to do that video too, by the way. I will, because the script is already halfway done. The classic Lara video would be fun. Not a lot of people voted for that. That one came second last, right? And then She-Hulk was there. That one's winning. And Characters I Love was there. That one came in second, which surprised me. People seem to care about what I think for just my childhood character stuff. And Death Proof was last, which I saw coming because no one knows what that is. Oh, I thought tonight was a movie night. Oh, yeah, we're watching a show, like a bunch of shows later at 4. So come back, or at 4, in like, what, 2 hours or so? 2 or so hours. Oh, I don't have my powers.
The facility is in a code.
Forgot she said that.
Allow military squads quick passage through the hallways.
I voted for Death Proof and will continue to if it's an option. Well, the thing is, as I said, the reason why I want to do what I said, like, doing both the most voted for and the least voted for, is because it gives opportunity for the things that people wouldn't vote for. Because I know no one's gonna vote for Death Proof.
Allow military squads quick passage through the hallways.
But I have a lot to say, and like, I swear there's only one video analyzing Death Proof that exists. The other ones are just like reviews. It's like Death Proof. And it's funny because like the reviews for Death Proof are usually like, this is Quentin Tarantino's least favorite movie, but I really like it. Or the review is, this is Quentin Tarantino's worst movie, and it's incredibly sexist. And it's like, yeah, I want to say more than that. Because, yo, the movie is incredibly sexist, but it also kind of veers into this weird direction of being incredibly empowering, but not in the way people think, not in like the women being violent and stuff like that. That's not what makes that a bit of that movie empowering. It's more the aspect of who the first girls are versus who the second girls are. There's a very key feature, or not even feature, but like there's something about them that I don't see get mentioned much when people review that movie. The first girls compared to the second. Like, what makes them different? I would vote for Death Proof if it were not on the same poll of She-Hulk any other day. Well, that's the thing. I might not reuse... I might... sorry, I'm getting tired. I might not reuse ideas for each poll, because the next poll I do will have sex education on it. Because I want to see if people are still interested in me talking about that again. And then, like, I guess other ideas. But I might put, like, Characters I Love on it again. Because that one came second place, which surprised me, so... Let's see, do people want to see that more, or the sex education video more? Are the other seasons good? I don't know, I haven't seen them. I've only seen season 1. And I did a whole video on it, and, like, I really liked it. Sex education. It was a good show. I was definitely surprised.
All laboratories in this sector are to discontinue
You said just watch season 1, so I did. Did I say just? Oh, yeah, I said watch season 1, and then you can determine if you think it's good or not. Did you like season 1? What did you think? Just looked it up. 3 analysis. Wow. 3 analysis. What do you? Yeah. For Death Proof. That's what I'm saying. Not a lot of people talk about that movie. Hang on. Justin doesn't like Eric calling it. I don't think Justin wouldn't like Eric. I think Justin wouldn't like... Whoa, came right in some nakedness. Yeah, there you are, Lum. What's up? It was alright. My brother really likes it. I don't think... Look, man. I get Justin's Mr. Conservative, but I don't think Justin would dislike a character just because they're gay. And Eric's actually a well-written character. I think they wait too long to do anything with him. Like, because episode 5, 6, and 7 is where Eric actually starts to have stuff to do.
I simply want to help. Wait, you don't understand. I want to stop the atrocities they're committing here.
Flipping
and I'm
bread
starting
knife
with
caveman. The actor playing Eric is playing the doctor. I have to like him.
The bioenzyme.
I know, I was half joking. Yeah.
All right.
Lum, your boyfriend's on screen. Isabella.
You're safe now.
Your boyfriend is
here. If you go to the
here.
biomechanics lab, I'll repair your healing ability.
Austin's the only one that will get that reference.
Hey, Doc.
How times have changed,
This
Austin.
turns out to be a trap. I will hunt you down.
Also, he's Scottish,
Then
so
I have
W.
nothing to worry about. I brought your things.
I know, Jay Thick. Yeah, they did not hold back when they designed Wolverine. Oh, look. Oh, you put a shirt back on, Lum. Yeah, sorry, I'm yawning, guys. Didn't get much sleep, but Saints Flow recommended some stuff for us to watch, so we're gonna watch it later.
Dr. Frost, please contact Dr. Cornelius. Military personnel in this sector. Evacuate to the Alkali Lake compound immediately.
And anyone who doesn't enjoy it will be locked up with that Tristan boy. Tristan. W country. Yo, man. Oh my gosh. You know that when we were playing Grand Theft Auto, we were playing Grand Theft Auto 5, right? Remember how that guy showed up randomly and said a bunch of cuss words and blah 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 about me, even though I've never heard of this person, called back in 1987 was their name. So what I always do after, you know, who shows up, I double check to see if there are other accounts with the same name. Would you believe there was another account with the same name? That's a new account. So I guess this person's plan was use that account, and then I block it, and then he can use the other account. So I banned both. How was GTA? I liked it.
I don't know. Weapon X has got you seeing things. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh wow, yeah.
I should probably call.
I guess they didn't IP ban him, or he's probably using his mom's thing. I don't know. Because back in 1987, mind you, if his mother was born in 1987, she'd be a teen mom, based on his age. Which, I mean, hey, who am I to judge? GTA 5 is a solid entry. Yeah, you know, I actually really like it. I like the story.
Attention. This sector is under lockdown. Security bridges must
I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep. It's sleep stream time. Okay. Good night, guys. Good night. We're gonna go. I'm just gonna sleep. It's a pretty good story game. Shame it has no online mode. That's all it's missing, Saints Flow. I swear. 10 out of 10 if they were able to do that. How much did you do? I got to the part where you're Trevor and you land the plane. And what's funny is I died twice before I did that properly. And what I think is kind of hilarious... Oh, okay. Can't just run through. What I think is kind of hilarious is that I jumped out of the plane, and then the plane reversed, and the propeller killed me. And it was pretty hilarious. Favorite character? My boy Lamar. I don't know. I don't know yet. I think, like, Lamar and Michael I really like. I do like Michael in it. Of the mains. Yeah, I like Michael and I like Lamar. So, we'll see. This is such a weird visual. He's wearing, like, the wife beater with the jeans and the boots. He's carrying around this, like, giant plasma cell. Like,
We're at code red security status. All exits have been locked down and are under military control.
what the? What am I supposed to do here? Jump? Just lagged real bad, so could you please repeat? Sorry, bad weather. It's such a weird visual having this guy, like, in the wife beater, the jeans, and the boots, holding this giant power cell. Like, it's such a weird visual. Always better to use the costume because it's too weird for a Canadian guy without suit going on a lab. Yeah, the lab. They should have just kept him shirtless for this. What am I supposed to do? Bro. Do I just roll through? Franklin is great as well. Didn't care for him as much on my first playthrough, but really grown to like him. Yeah, Franklin's cool. Franklin, I feel like Franklin is and of the mains, yeah, Michael, it's probably Michael for my favorites, but like I like that Franklin is like the most neutral of all of them. Like the most, like, he's just easygoing. He's not trying to trouble anything. Right? He's not completely an a-hole, you know what I mean? I like that, but he seems kind of plain, to be honest with you. Franklin? My one gripe with him. What? Okay. You've been captured. I agree. He should be shirtless for the plot. Franklin was my favorite from my first playthrough. It's just... a lot of him is just agreeing with what people say so far. So far, at least. I don't know. Maybe he gets better. And I mean, like, that's pretty much his story, right? It's kind of hard to pick. They're all good in their own way. Yeah. But, like, that's kind of a story. Just like, I'm so sick of, like, following orders and listening to what people tell me to do. I want to be my own person. So, that's cool. I hope that happens.
Warning. Weapon
What am I
X
doing
has
wrong?
broken containment and is extremely dangerous. If you see him, contact Central Command.
Oh! Okay, I see.
Beta team scientists are to report to Central Command. You are needed in the Weapon 11 lab.
Don't worry, that comes back up again. They don't just forget about that aspect. Okay, cool. Thoughts on Wade? Wade? Who's Wade? This is what I was supposed to do.
The facility is at code red security status. All military personnel are to report to their squad commanders immediately.
Trevor's friend? Not many thoughts so far.
Stay alert, just in
Guy with the
case.
dreads, Trevor's friend.
What the hell are you doing?
The one that sits in the
I heard
back.
something up there.
All Viper squads,
Some hillbilly dude.
attention area 6.
Weapon X.
That's us.
Too bad
Let's
that
move.
son of a bitch wasn't here right now. Just how it'd go.
HQ, we have contact.
Weapon X is at large and considered very dangerous. Civilians are to avoid contact with him at all costs.
Maybe that Trevor boy is misunderstood and not that bad.
Weapon X is at large and considered very dangerous. Civilians are to avoid contact with him at all costs. Personal log. Dr. Carol Frost. A test subject was brought in to me today. He spoke.
What time period is this game set in? Is this after the amnesia? No, it's before.
Difficult to understand him, but it sounded as if he wasn't a volunteer.
So he still knows that his name isn't Logan.
If that's
It's
true,
Jimmy.
I need to
James.
rethink what I'm doing here at Weapon X. All laboratories in this sector are to discontinue experimentation and evacuate all non-essential personnel.
There's not much time. Place your
James
arms in that
Howlett
machine.
Jr.
Restraints engaged.
What do you think of the theory that CJ and Franklin are related?
This will reactivate your
I
healing
mean,
abilities.
I'd rather that's not the case, but
Oh no, they're
either
here
way, it
already.
doesn't change
I
much
have to go, but
in
I'll meet
terms
you
of
at the
like Franklin's
neurochemistry lab.
character. It's like, oh, he's related to this other character you recognize. Like, okay. Interesting name for Wolverine, James Howlett Jr. Juniors always become something, don't you know? Do you know the rules?
Phase 3 complete. Process terminated.
We killed the bastard!
I can't believe it! He's dead! Yeah, we did it!
Did he poop himself? Did you see that?
Weapon X is dead. I repeat, Weapon X is dead.
Hey, somebody take my picture.
Selfie. Look at his thumb.
Be sure to send me a copy.
Shit, he's alive!
Wait, did you hear Wolverine quip there? Somebody take my picture. Be sure to send me a copy. Welcome to San Andreas. I'm Franklin from Grove Street. Be sure to send me a copy. Yeah, Wolverine's quipping now. Also, Lum, the gameplay in this game is really awesome. Like, you can do perfect blocks like this, uppercut him, and then jump into the air and then stab them multiple times. Like, it's really neat. Oh, that's hard. Yeah, no, like, you can do some fancy stuff in this, man. You can do some fancy stuff.
I'm gonna rip you up. Bud, get out of my way.
The blood in the pants. Yeah, you saw that, Danny? He pooped himself. That's what that was. Also, your clothing does take damage. Like, the shirt is gone now. They've riddled holes through the shirt. The shirt is gone. We have shirtless Wolverine right now.
There he is, by the door!
And then you can see him slowly heal. Like, wait for it. And see, like, it's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, nice attention to detail, yeah.
Warning, Weapon X has broken containment and is extremely dangerous.
Insert VFX explosion. Dad? Hi? Wait, what? Hi, back, what's up? Oh, Dad! The slow-mo is nice to look at, too. Yeah. Man, I hope the new Wolverine game plays like this. Are you gonna get it? Did you get the Spider-Man games, Lum?
Security badges must be displayed at all checkpoints.
Poor guy. Must have having some horrible diarrhea. Oh my gosh. Sean Fontano Franklin's voice actor and young Melee, who voices CJ, are cousins in real life. Oh, that's cool. Could you imagine getting a job because you're related to the guy from the game everyone loves? Dad, hi. My dude out here stripping for bullets. Yep. He's like, oh, I don't need this shirt. Oh, I lost a follower. This is a common trend recently. It's happening. Where's the loyalty, man? Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to clip that. Hang on. 1 second. L follower. What's been going on? I get them, then I lose them. What's happening? It's because we talk about black people. I said nothing offensive, and then like a regular stream, I'll say the most off-color things and no one unfollows. And I'll be like glancing at the follow list, like no one left? What did I do? Still prefer using the costumes. I get that. But the costumes don't take battle damage. Like they can't, like his whole shirt is gone. Mama's got some explaining to do. That's the best kind of stripping, though. As a matter of fact, I did not get the Spider-Man games. But you're gonna get the Wolverine one? That Tristan boy. Couldn't be. I like Spider-Man and all, but my mom was always a bigger fan than me. I'm definitely getting the Wolverine game, gotcha. Crazy. I hope the next Wolverine also has obnoxious sidekicks that never shut up and force play styles that constantly tell you to use your convenient power. Yeah. I gotta use my claws for this one. It's like, well, that's a given, right? Gotta use feral vision. W. Mamo RPG. I can't use the feral vision yet. Press X to use dad rage. I need to use rage mode. Not gonna work, bub. You know, I really hope Wolverine doesn't talk to himself. That'd be lame. One thing Marcus and I were talking about, though, how funny would it be if the Wolverine game came out and it's just the Spider-Man game mechanics, but you're Wolverine? So, like, you shoot webs and everything, or you shoot claws. Just Wolverine-themed Spider-Man game. Dude, she took us to see Tobey's Spider-Man like 3 times in theaters after it came out. No way. Your mom's awesome, dude. Nolan North's Deadpool cameo in the new Wolverine would be pretty cool. Nolan North as Deadpool? That would be neat. Make him like Taskmaster, just a side fight. Bro, grappling claws. He swings on his veins. It becomes Lynchian. I can't use feral vision, so I don't know where they are. Also a neat idea for, like, enemies in a Wolverine game. People that can go invisible. So you have to use the scent, basically. Level up! Why is there leveling up in a Wolverine game? Here he is. Like, you see the water on the ground, right? That's what's telling you where they are. Pretty clever. Like there. Climbing buildings as Wolverine, quipping. Grappling claws in the wrist. Like Dakin. Yeah, Wolverine's son. Climbing buildings as Wolverine with his claws sticking in the wall. That could be a cool mechanic. I mean, yeah, like... He probably will wall climb, but I don't know how they'll do that. Like, how do you make that natural and not annoying? When he leveled up, his shirt respawned. Yeah, did it really? I'm not even complaining. I'm enjoying seeing this shirt get disintegrated each time. Grappling hooks is the modern game trend I actually like. I've yet to see a game that's worse because of it. The grappling hooks. I wish wingsuits caught on. Honestly, the wingsuiting in Saints Row is fun once you unlock the boost at the end of the game. Actually true. When you level up, Piccolo zaps you with clothes bean. Here's more clothing, dude. Keep your pants on. I love how his pants are indestructible. Be kind of funny if they did it where it's like, yo, his underwear. Even Destiny 2 is getting one, and you can literally hover in it. Hover in the grappling hook? Yeah, I'm kind of sad about the pants. You only see him in his underwear once, Slum. Back. What's up, Jonathan?
We have to hurry. Soldiers are on their way. Sit here. This machine will repair your hypersenses.
Oh, great.
I have to leave.
The pants stay long. Chill. No,
When
I mean,
it's
you can
done,
hover
you
by
exit through
default,
that
so
door.
grappling hook makes no sense, but I'm all for it. Oh, that's funny. They just added a feature.
There's a little girl locked up in this sector who needs help too. Take her with you.
Come on, I don't have time to play babysitter.
Please, Logan. She's scheduled for termination. You have to help her. Please, Logan. She needs you.
Thinking of GTA 5's plot, you'll only grow to love Michael's character more, so it's so well done. I like that they gave him the helmet in this. And then he just throws it on. Never mind. He just throws it off. Also, red things are like environmental takedowns, so I can throw them into the fan and stuff like that.
We've almost got him, H2.
It's time to kill.
Target has been wounded. Maintain position.
Oh, I'm dying.
Is this all you can do?
Love the brutality. No, I like how this game handles combat. Because sure you could mash, but there's a lot of other options.
HQ, he's hurt. He's hurt. Hit him again. Gonna be a
I'm trying to perfect block these guys. The bullet guys are getting in the way.
You're not leaving here alive.
Fresh meat.
Whoops. Level up, new shirt. Yeah, his shirt really does just reappear. No spoilers, of course. Thank you, Austin. Nice reference to the Weapon X version of Logan. The guy who made the game must like Wolverine to put this kind of detail. Yeah, like I said, this was when Activision hired people that knew what they wanted to do. Someone had an idea for this game, and they, like, pretty much ignore the movie, too. That's what I think is also funny. Because it's a tie-in game, but they do their own thing. Like, characters that die in the movie don't die in the game. Bosses that don't show up in the movie, they're here. Me too. That's why Wolverine's my favorite. Wolverine is awesome. As I said to everyone earlier, I always think of my dad when I think of Wolverine. Like, he was in the army, and he's, like, super tough guy, you know? Oh, I can deflect bullets? Stop. Okay. Okay, hang on. I gotta nail this. Look at this. Like, you know, see what I'm saying? Like, just when I think, like, oh, okay, here's everything the game has to offer, they do stuff like that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's awesome. It's funny too, because that is not something he could do. Like, that is not something Wolverine could do, but, like, I'm not complaining. That's so cool. For a video game, yeah. It's not like he has projectiles. You know, it makes sense. Give him something to do against projectiles. Looked up, but apparently the new GTA Online DLC with Franklin, he says something that makes San Andreas sound canon. He sees someone burying a weed farm on TV and says, man, that's like the stuff that happened back in the 90s. Ah. Michael is so relatable to everyone, whether it's the taking no poop part or the getting cucked part. Nah, the reason I like Michael, honestly, I like the idea of a guy who is, like, out of the game, and he's being pulled back in, not because, oh man, you know, it's not John Wick, like, you're pulling me back in because this guy killed my dog. Like, it's not that, and I don't mind that, that's fine, but I like that Michael's whole thing is, the life that he ended up living, the life he chose to live, also, it looks like Wolverine's wearing a bra, because of how the damage happened. The life that Michael chose to live, he doesn't enjoy it. So he goes back to crime. And also, like, he has to pay off that other guy, but he enjoys going back to crime. Like, it's funny, Johnny, one of my best friends, Johnny, he flat out said, you know, Frank Castle, a version of Frank Castle that has never been done that would be interesting, is if they took his sad backstory of his family dying and his quest for revenge, and someone approaches him like, hey Frank, I know what it's like to lose family, like it sucks. And then Frank turns to the guy and says, well actually, I'm glad they died. It's like, that is how you write Punisher. Like, he's not supposed to be sympathetic, right? And like, even Johnny came up with a really good idea for Jean Grey too, something I've never heard of before. But for Jean Grey, because she's a boring character that always sucks in everything, she is never cool. Jean Grey sucks. Instantly, Johnny's like, you know the best way to make Jean Grey? Make her like Tom Cruise. Make her, like, super enthusiastic, like, hey guys, like, isn't this great? Like, she's trying so hard to be likable, and she uses her mental powers to make people like her, right? And then, on the flip side, you have Emma Frost, who has basically the same power, but she doesn't use it to make people like her, and she's a villain. Emma's a villain, and she doesn't use her powers to manipulate people, but Jean does, and she's a hero. Like, that would be interesting. And I'm like, Johnny, that is instantly the best idea I've ever heard for Jean Grey, because she sucks. In everything, too, Lum. In the shows, she sucks. In the comics, she sucks. In the movies, she sucks. Jean Grey is lame. She's just a bad character. Burning, not burying. Oh, my bad.
Who are you?
I'm Logan.
Oh, what's up, not Nightcrawler?
Anna.
Well, you must be the one Dr. Frost was talking about.
Dr. Carol said she'd come
Oh, that was
for
awesome.
me.
Cutscene in the end of the game have some crazy animations.
Oh, Mr. Logan.
It does look like a bra. Wolverine with a bra.
Don't open them until I say so.
Yeah, exactly. I love that it's a mixture of it. X-23. Dude, if I had a hellscape of
Hey,
a
it's time
family,
you
I'd
punch
rather
for
risk going to
someone
jail
your own
too.
size.
Yeah, right? Like, and you can sympathize with that, but at the same time, what I also love is, whose fault is it? He's a bad dad. He can't just be like, oh, my family sucks, and, you know, I tried everything I could. It's like, no, you didn't. You didn't try everything you could. You're good at other things. Being a family man's not one of them. Because of his like his personality. It makes sense. Like, it never feels forced. It doesn't feel contrived. Everything feels believable. And that's why that character works for me. Punisher X. Yeah, OMG, I cannot stand Jean Grey. Yeah, he had to get back in, but the first thing he says is F. I still got it. Yeah, I've been called a hater, and I do not care. Yeah, Jean Grey sucks. You are preaching to the choir, Jay. I've tried to like her, but it's just like, well, how come the best telepath in X-Men is Emma Frost? Not even Charles Xavier. I think Emma Frost has way more cool moments than Charles in the comics. I don't like her in any medium. Only time she mattered a little was the Dark Phoenix and destroying a galaxy. Yeah, but even then, she's not a character. She's a vessel for another character.
Good job, kid. I'm proud
Because
of you.
Phoenix
Now,
is
why
its
don't we
own
get you out of
thing.
here, huh?
I can help. I saw which way to go and they brought me in.
Hey, what the? What the? Did you just teleport us?
I moved us, if that's what you mean.
Think you could move us through that door?
Not right now. Moving us both makes me really tired.
No problem. Just stay here while I go to that control room and open the door.
I can get there by myself really quick.
No, wait, I can...
What is this, The
Look
Last
out!
of Us? Did you see how he did that?
The girl, Colonel
He like punched her with the gun? And I'm sure it's like some knockout needle thing, but did you see how he punched her with it? Imagine the doctor's like, time for your needle. I got one big arm. You wanna know how my arm got this big? Nah, you don't wanna know. Discount Master Chief, let's go! Goliath. Where'd my shirt go? Oh, snap! Do you see what just happened? He knocked me into the environmental takedown. That's interesting, so it can be used against me. I really like this game. What is this thing made of if adamantium can't break through it? It's funny because they told me to do something else to win that fight. I don't know if you noticed that. I didn't do what it told me to. Like, there's other ways to win. Jeez. Yeah, I'm dying.
We've got him now!
This is too...
Don't let him advance!
Hang on, I'll read chat. Just give me a sec.
The facility is at code red security status.
Yeah, all the things he hates about his family, he also does. Yeah. Johnny's idea would actually make her interesting, but studios would never do it because they're hell-bent on keeping their good guys, bad guys binary. They're scared of nuances. Yeah, they're afraid of having a hero that audiences might not like. Even anti-heroes are just heroes, but everyone acts like they're the Punisher. Yeah, yeah, in the movies and everything. That guy was too sadistic to do that to a child. He enjoyed punching that girl with the gun. Carbonadium? Maybe it's made of vibranium? Also adamantium then? Nah. Nah, adamantium's stronger. Yeah, it's stronger than vibranium. It could cut through Cap's shield. That's canon for real? In the movies, isn't it the other way around? In third person. Remember the Wendigos? These guys? Like in the comics? As far as I know, it can cut it. Yeah, adamantium's stronger than vibranium, but vibranium... Like, I think adamantium is an artificial vibranium. Something like that? Or the other way around. Darn it. Has Wolverine ever cut through? He's cut it, but I don't know if he's gone, like, clean through. It can, I think. In the comics, I think. I remember seeing a frame or a pic of it. Yeah, no, I think he's cut it. I know that for a fact. He's cut it before. But not all the way through. OMG, I have seen this. Yeah, what's up, Wancho? How you doing? Jay, what's up, brother? I'm doing good. Yo, dudes, apparently I'm misogynistic because I don't enjoy She-Hulk. Oh, God. So, I don't know if you saw my YouTube channel, Wancho, !YT. There was a voting poll for what video people wanted me to make next, and the next video people wanted me to talk about was She-Hulk. So that'll be interesting, because I don't like to do videos the same way as everybody else. Like, and everyone's been like, yo man, this show is bad because of the writing, the show is bad because of what the creator said, the show is bad because of XYZ, right? So I kind of want to tackle, if I do make that video, which I'm very likely, like 90% sure, I already started everything. Like, it's gonna be a very different kind of video. I'll say this, Austin, in a way, because I remember you said you like when I do this. In a way, I'm putting something I learned in my 4 years of university. Darn it. My 4 years of university, I'm doing something that I learned there for this video. And it'll be the first J-Analysis video that involves, something, it's literally something I've never done before. Let me put it that way. For what I have planned for this video, it's something I've never done before. So, it'll be fun, it'll be different. It'll be different at the very least. Because here's the thing, I can't write the script completely. Because of a bunch of reasons. One reason is the show's not done yet, and I am writing it as the episodes roll out. So Thursday I'll have to add something. But there's a factor that I intend to put into this video that, again, no one has done this way, on YouTube at least. At least I haven't found anyone, even in the smaller videos with like 300 views. I haven't found anyone who's done it this way. So, if I don't have that information, that additional information, then the whole video goes kaput. So I need this insight. You'll see what I mean by that. I don't want to say too much. I want you guys to at least be surprised. Thirst person. Kill. K-E-W-L, kill. In the comics, Cap's shield more of a composite material made of a few things. Yes, that is true. And that is also why adamantium, which is, I believe, is natural. Like, one of them is natural, one of them isn't. And that's why adamantium can cut through more things, because it's like the real deal, it's not synthetic. Wait, can I pull this? Here's one thing about Wolverine. Why is he so strong? Like, physically strong? Is that a part of his mutant power? Like, does his healing factor somehow also make him just, like, peak strength? Or is he just awesome? LMFAO thirst person. Good old Wendigos, always turning people in... into other Wendigos. Yeah. The Wendigo prophecy. Like, you think Wolverine feels anything anymore? Come on. Yo, let's go. Yeah. Hang on. Dude, I know with the MCU this is a small chance to happen, but if they made a Wolverine versus Hulk, it'd be so dope. Funny, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, I saw that poll. I voted for Death Proof, then saw the results and started laughing. Yeah, it was expected. But I might actually do a different thing, and like I'll do the most voted for thing and the least voted for thing. Because the only way Death Proof's gonna win is if it's the only option. So tired of the gendered framing of the She-Hulk discussion. Well, I'll say this. My video, it is that, but not the way you think. Like, it's in many ways kind of satirizing that. Like, you'll see. Because how do you talk about that show without talking about the gendered discourse? Like, and that's what I really realized when it came to writing the script, because I started the script, and the more I was writing, the more I was just like, you can't ignore this. Like, you can't ignore it. Like, you'd be delusional to be like, this doesn't play a huge factor in not only why people might dislike it, but also just the mishandling of it. W vote. Yo, let's go. Education. Academic framework of media is so base. Well, it's kind of. Like, it's not framed in a psychological way. It's framed in a way... Well, it kind of is. You'll see. I don't want to say too much. But I'm doing something I've never done on the channel before in my life. And it's something that I did in school a lot. A lot of this kind of thing I used to do in school all the time, and I would vouch to do more studies this way. So you'll see how I do it. But I'm kind of poking fun at something while also opening the floodgates to a discussion that not many people have had in this discourse. What do you say to blank, 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 blank in relation to the show? The problem with the show is that its sole purpose is to basically, OMG, that man is bad and that man sucks. That's not the purpose of the show. The purpose of the show, in some way, is trying to empower women, but they do it in the worst way possible. Like, in the absolute worst way possible. That's not what my video is about, though. That's literally not what, at least that's not the direction I'll go. I'll mention that, but it's not about that. Like, you'll see, guys. As I said, I'm doing it in a completely different way. Because the people who are criticizing the show, more often than not, they're 100% correct. Like, in what they're saying. There are some guys that are flat out just, man, I hate these women heroes. And it's like, go F yourself. Like, actually go F yourself. But then there's guys who are like, legit, it's just like, nah, man, this writing is bad. It's like, it is. It's really bad. Because it doesn't get its own message correct. But, like, there's plenty of videos that talk about why. But it's not all about just men suck. A lot of it goes into that quite frequently. An unnecessary amount of times. Like, it really doesn't need to. Like, how, and it's funny, because, like, I'm gonna make a joke about this. I'll tell you one joke I put in the script, okay? I'll tell you one joke. Well, not joke, but, like, a gag, right? Where it's like, you know, how, just because you say something is worse than you doesn't automatically make you good, right? And I'll have you know, I know all about that. You cut to my iCarly video, that's blocked right now, because of the time I insulted another YouTuber. Like, I have no problem with a female lead in a show, but give it good writing. That's definitely there, but it's not the whole show. It's still cringe, though, yeah, but I don't think She-Hulk has a defined plot or framework. Yeah, there isn't one. The closest you could say is that, like, it's trying to be a comedy, geared towards women. That's the best I could describe that with. That show, like what it succeeds at, or not even like what it's trying to be. I shouldn't even say succeeds at, because even that, like, that implies that there's some degree of like, oh, it works. It doesn't work. It's funny too, because you could have done this with like any other character, and it probably would have been better. Come on. Come on, too late. Come on. Adamantium and carbonadium are man-made. Ah, so adamantium's man-made. Adamantium is man-made. It's a steel alloy. Gotcha. Now, here's one thing that sucks. I'll say, oh, no, that's kind of a spoiler. But I'll say this. I almost got an actual, because one of my friends is a lawyer. I was going to get them involved with this video, but she actually got promoted. So now she's like some attorney general thing. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know anything about it. But she got promoted literally the day I contacted her, and she's like, yo, okay, like, we can try. And then she looked at her workload, and she's like, there's no way I'm going to be able to, like, watch the show and lawyer up. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, dang, I wish we had more time. I'll say that. I wish we had more time. Or at least I wish I thought of this before. But hey, nothing happens before it's time, gang. That's crazy. Wolverine is savage and has rage boosts. Wolverine's awesome. Well, duh, it has man in the name. Not only does apply. That's funny, Jonathan. It's man-made. It has man in the name. Not only does that apply academic expertise to media analysis, help legitimize the person talking about it, but I also just care a lot more. Well, you'll see what I'm doing. You'll see. I don't want to say too much, as I said. Now that a new batch of people are actually watching my videos, like we're approaching, we're slowly but surely approaching the second wave of Janiac Jr. Or the new wave of Janiac Jr. Even my thumbnails are different. I love my new thumbnails. What do you guys think? I really like them. And people seem to like them too. I think it's a nice evolution of what was before, you know? Without completely deviating, you know? Words, character, my logo. Simple. Words, character, my logo. That's it. The X-Men totally destroy the Avengers, not even close. Magneto just takes care of Iron Man. Word, dude. Magneto can wipe out a lot of characters single-handedly. A whole story with no defined plot sounds so exhausting. To me, that's worse than the man bashing, but I know that's what gets called out the most. Well, the thing is, the story, it's a sitcom. What do you expect? And that's what I say to, like, the people that are like, oh man, the writing's bad. It's like, sitcoms suck. Like, don't at me. Sitcoms are terrible. This is why. Most sitcoms are awful. Just don't make it a sitcom. It's the first thing I would do, but, like, that's what they wanted to do. That's what Marvel pitched it as. So don't complain about the bad writing. Most sitcoms are awful. They're god-awful because you can't develop characters in a comedy series. That's not the show's fault. That's Marvel's fault.
Doctor, take the girl and leave.
And that's the thing. That's one thing no one's talking about. But the man bashing doesn't help, I'll say that. Yeah, exactly, agreed. Hulk versus Wolverine and Thor is a thing, only difference is it's animated. Yeah, I prefer the Thor one, to be honest. Hulk versus Wolverine is very short, but the Thor one felt like a full movie. Even though it's not that much longer. Oh yeah, did anybody see the new Black Panther trailer? We're gonna watch it today. Didn't they show Ironheart for a minute? We're gonna watch it today live after I finish playing this game for a bit. Because I do want to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil anything. Wolverine voiced by Keanu. I feel... Oh my gosh. I feel nothing anymore. I just want to feel something. It's like... I'm the best there is at what I do. But what I do isn't the best. I've got claws and a healing factor. The only thing I can't heal is my own heart. This heart aches deep down inside. Jean, won't you love me? Like, I got faith in you, Jay. Make it bearable. Yeah. Here's the only thing I'm kind of worried about, I will say. I think because my last 2 videos were like rewrites or writing, like coming up with something brand new, I think people are expecting that, which is not what this video is. I'm not rewriting She-Hulk because there's no reason to in this situation. As I said previously, when Justin was like, yo, what would you do if you had to, like, what was it, rewrite She-Hulk? I'm like, I'd scrap so many things that it's like, it'd be too long of a video, and most of it would be like, it's like, if I do a rewrite, let me tell you something, if I do a rewrite video, and Saints Row I think is the definitive, like, me writing something, for something that already exists, right? And I guess Valkyrie is too, because I came up with the show, right? I'm keeping what's already existing, and just trying to make it better, but with She-Hulk, I can't. What already exists is so just mediocre, it just wouldn't be right to do it that way. And it would take forever to just come up with something new, and like then it just starts to sound completely like fanfic, rather than actually fixing something, you know what I mean? Instead of rewriting something, I'm just writing something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of thought goes into these videos, guys. You like, thought on things you may not even realize before I make or write anything. It's just like, okay, why am I doing this is the first thing I ask myself. But anyway. Oh yeah, blatant sexism is a core feature of the show. Week after week after week, it's taking unwarranted shots at men. Not week after week after week. I would honestly argue, of the 7 episodes that are out now, 4 out of 7 have at least one line that takes down men, that bashes men. 4 out of the 7. And I will rewatch the show this Thursday with a friend of mine. She's never seen it, and it's just like, okay, let's just watch it together. And I'm going to be taking notes on specifically, well, other things too, but that's going to be one of them, Saints Flow. Like, how often does it actually happen? But it's not week after week, it's not. But the episodes where it happens, they just, like, pile it on, man. To ignore it is to ignore the entire show. Not the entire show, but a big part of the show, yes. I know some people don't like Wanda, but she was a great lead character in WandaVision because she had decent writing and motives. Yes, and then Multiverse of Madness went and butchered her. Lol, why are so many men so upset? Are you all okay? Jamil, Titania actual response to conversation around the show. Well, I don't even think the people that are like working on the show are the right choices beyond Tatiana Maslany. That's the other thing. I don't think the actors involved are interested in the show. And I'm not going to talk about that because there's no way I can confirm that. But I have a very strong feeling that that's the case. Like, none of them are genuinely interested in the character of She-Hulk and all that stuff. They just want to make a fun show. Except Tatiana, where, based on the few interviews she's had, it does seem like she wants to create something. Which, given her resume as an actress, makes a lot of sense. I have a lot to say about that show, guys. I do. Like, that isn't just men. I hate how they keep bashing men. It's like, I do hate that they keep bashing men. But I'm gonna take it a step further and ask a question no one else has really asked. Hey, thank you for the follow, Nicholas. Nicholas. How you doing, Berdusky? I still think She-Hulk is about a woman having a midlife crisis. That is what... Danny, yes, it is. But they chose the wrong genre. They chose sitcom. That's what it is. It's a spoof. That's the point. Do you still not understand that 7 episodes in? Jamil? Well, like, F the actors, man. Who cares? Like, who cares about what the actors have to say about a project? I have never cared. because they didn't write it. Writers, insult men, also writers. Why are men mad at us? Well, she's not a writer, she's an actress. Again, why I say, don't pay attention to what the actors say about the production of a flippin' show. Like, yeah, you had a lot to do with the production, huh? I honestly want to chime in, but I haven't watched the show, so I don't have my own opinion about it other than what I've heard, and that's not gonna make me watch it either. Yeah, same. Yeah, I haven't watched She-Hulk, but I've seen snippets, and that's all I need to see. Word. I'm with you, Lum. I've seen it, and I just know I'll get spammed with essays as to why I'm wrong. Why you're wrong about what? LMAO, you haven't watched it? I don't think I'll be able to sit through it without losing my sanity. Wancho? Bro, you came in with the strongest opinion, crying. Who, Wancho? We are women, we are fierce, we are women, hear our roar. Bro, you came in talking about it and how you hated it and you haven't even watched it? That's funny. God, I love the internet, hate it. Yeah, bro, saw a clip and declared it war on men. Yep, but that's the problem with, like, and I don't blame YouTubers for this, I blame the fans for this, and that's why, like, there needs to be, like, people who watch YouTube videos need to be reminded that they can have their own opinion. Like, for real, they can have their own opinion. It doesn't have to match the thing that's clearly framed as, hey man, hate this thing. And I don't mean like She-Hulk. She-Hulk's not a good example because there's plenty of reason to not like it. But there's so many times I see people come to a conclusion about a game or a movie or something because some YouTuber they like talked about it, and it's like, nah man, I completely disagree with this. It's like, oh, well, you're an idiot. It's like, no, I'm not. I have different tastes, and your YouTuber buddy just happened to convince you something is good because they said something you didn't notice. And it's like, that doesn't make the game better, dimwit. It's like, funny, Saints Flow talking about, GTA 4's physics. And I'm like, cool, physics doesn't make a game better. It should be what adds to a game, sure, but that doesn't determine whether a game is good or not. And that's like my take, right? But I'm sure plenty of people would see a YouTube video about, oh, why the physics of this game make this game a masterpiece, and then they'd immediately be convinced by it. And that, I think, is silly and hilarious. It's like, what are we, on a sandbox now? Back in the schoolyard now? We can't think for ourselves? Gotta have our teacher tell us what to do? Gotta have our hand held? So nobody saw the Black Panther trailer? It seems like nobody saw it. What's up, Perry? How you doing? Good to see you. We're watching it later. Yeah, we're gonna watch it together later. I do want to see it. So, it's like basically one of the few MCU movies I was like, yo, man, I actually want to see this. Now I'm like scared. I'm scared. What are they gonna do? Hey, Nicholas. Bonjour, je suis français. Hey, bonjour. Comment ça va? Je peux parler un petit peu de français, mais aujourd'hui je vais parler en l'anglais. Ooh, I messed up. Wasn't I already in this level? I've seen like video essays about the show so far, so I already know most of the plot points. You know what's funny? If this was any other show, I'd be like, dude, a video essay isn't gonna give you the plot points. But She-Hulk's plot points are so thin, yeah, you're right. You've seen them. Like, that's the one thing, man. In most cases, I would disagree, but with this show, no, I agree. I actually agree with that statement. A video online could probably summarize that show in like 2 minutes. Not much happens.
Oh god, did I lose him? It was Colonel Stryker! Please! I was just following orders!
I've heard that excuse
Wow.
many times.
Wow, they make you kill him. They make you kill him. He's begging for his life. This game's dark.
Please, kid, wake up.
Ugh.
Can you hear me?
What's going on?
Still doesn't see it. Are you making a She-Hulk rewrite video? No.
I'll try.
I'm not gonna rewrite it. I'm not gonna do the same thing over and over again, you know?
Moving both of us is really hard.
And I explained why.
I need to rest.
Because
don't worry about it.
With a rewrite, there needs to be something that exists that I think is salvageable. With She-Hulk, I do not
Anna,
think.
you've got to escape. Move yourself
I don't think there's enough to do a rewrite. It would just be like making up my own show, and that's boring. I don't want to do that. I'd like to take what already exists and make it better, but
take care of yourself, kid.
If what already
Mr.
exists is so
Logan.
awful, I can't think of anything. Streaming? What? Streaming? How do they know? Okay, hang on, let me catch up with chat because a lot is happening. Hey, Nicholas. Je vais bien. I'm fine. Yeah, you're doing well? That's good, man. Jeu de vidéo. Cet jeu de vidéo est très facile. Mais je t'aime. Je t'aime cet jeu de vidéo. Video. I should probably say it that way. Je t'aime. I saw it. Oh, okay. Still didn't see it. Dude, you might as well watch it for all the strong opinions you got. Video essays are biased AF. No, don't watch it. I wouldn't recommend. It's the one time I'll say, just trust the videos you're seeing. It's the one time. The one time. Not gonna lie, Jay, the Saints Row rewrite was really good. Thank you, Lum. I've actually gotten an email from someone who I can't discuss, who was very proud of what I wrote with that, which I think is very good. And I want to thank Saints Flow for encouraging me to put that video out, because I almost didn't. The script was done and I was like, F YouTube. And then he was like, hey man, you should at least put this out. And now like people are flocking to my channel, so thank you. I'm gonna be honest, not a huge fan of the thumbnails, but they are effective. Dude, I mean, they're better than your thumbnails. New phase of Janiac videos and life. Yeah, but it's not a funny sitcom. Exactly, so then it fails at what it's quintessentially supposed to be. Not enough red arrows. Yeah, HP3. OMG, they actually wanted it to be like a sitcom? Yes! That was the point, but they failed at it. I would say that Magneto can destroy it. But I would remember Ultimatum, and I hate Ultimatum. Yeah, where he can shift the Earth's tectonic plates. It's kind of wild what Magneto's capable of. Well, what Magneto had sex with Rogue. Think about that. So he made like a magnetic condom that allowed him to penetrate Rogue. I'm not kidding. That is a real comic book. Read it. Look it up. It's true. Didn't WandaVision kind of follow the sitcom formula also in the earlier episodes? No. It paid homage to sitcoms. It didn't follow a sitcom formula. Yeah, ... Dang it. Now I want Keanu Reeves. Wolverine. Can Keanu make a good Wolverine voice? No. It'd just be Keanu. Which, I mean, you know, it's not terrible. I'm waiting for Constantine 2, by the way. Also, I'm about to die. Whoop. Ah, okay. Dead. I would think people would want to see She-Hulk just stomping people out. I mean, I would. I definitely would want her to someone else, of course. Yeah, you like to use what's established and build off of that. She-Hulk has no foundation. Yes, Perry, that's the problem. There's no foundation to build off of. It happens at least 2 times. I'm gonna be honest, it happens, but it's not as much as MFs are making it. I agree, Austin. It's not as often. People kind of blow it out of proportion. Thank you. I love you. Yeah, hey, je t'aime, Nicholas. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Where are you from? Which country are you from? If you don't mind me asking. LMAO, dang, a whole show and she only stomped somebody out twice. Yo, the action in the show also sucks. Like, it's really bad, but again, what I say to that is like, what were you expecting from a sitcom? LMAO, dang, a whole show and she'll, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, OMG, Titania is so disappointing. Oh yes, all the Titania fans are gonna be so, actually wait, Titania is awesome in the comics, never mind, I take that back. She actually is really cool in the comics. So even that is disappointing, you're actually right. Titania. And it's funny because honestly, the idea they had for Titania is kind of cool in the show. Like, she's an influencer. It's like, that's cool. For a character like Titania, where, like, if you know anything about her personality, that could be an interesting way to take it, like, to do that character, but then it's just dumb. Titania is eternal rival of She-Hulk. Yeah, the question is, would it be better if Keanu played She-Hulk? The answer is yes. But she has no character beyond that. Also, I saw that one scene with Megan Thee Stallion, and I think her name is, yeah, and oh god, if this is what Marvel has in the future, it's going to be a wild roller coaster, that's for sure. Why do people hate the twerking so much? The dancing was based. If it was Star-Lord, MFs would be creaming. Yeah. Actually, though, that's like why do people hate that so much? Like, I don't like the show. Don't get me wrong, it's awful. Like, it's god awful. But like, the amount of vitriol for that one scene is hilarious to me.
Floodgates are now open.
To be fair, it was a post-credit scene. Even though it was cringe, it didn't affect the plot. Yeah, legit. Like, why do people care so much about that? Je m'appelle Agent P3. I can't spell. Je m'appelle. We appreciate the effort. Oh. Dude, it's Crash Bandicoot now, man. We appreciate the French effort, my dude. Oh, this is cool. They found a way to not make the lab boring. That's cool. Can I... I'm stuck. Oh. W French. GTA 4 physics are like 80% of the fun in the game. The game's not fun though. Like, I'm glad you enjoyed it for the physics, but I'm sorry, that game... I feel like based on the one line... Ah! I feel like based on the one line of the She-Hulk trailer with Matt Murdock, the only reason it sounds right is Charlie Cox had likely some input. I doubt that. I highly doubt that. W French, continue. I want to study French more. Nice French, Jay. See, Jay gets it. I get what. Man, Jay's French sounds more interesting than the show. Me speaking French? Screw him. He hits a child. That's part of the reason why I didn't want to watch She-Hulk initially. Actually, Jay's French sounds more interesting than a lot of things. Also, your French is pretty good, dude. My French is, it's weak. To like a French-speaking person, my French is very weak. Even just the enunciation of words, I don't do it well. But it could be worse. I didn't want to make a She-Hulk video initially. Word. Fromage. Yes, cheese.
Roger that.
Je t'aime. I love you. Yeah, no problem. Love you too. Whoa, WTF? A magnetic condom? Stop, please. What? Not gonna lie. Points for imagination and innovation, though. A magnet condom for his magnum dong. Yep. Magneto with his magnum dong, bro. You mean Magnus dong? Anyway, Stan Madison Wonger's emote when. Do you want a you know, like the She-Hulk twerking emote. I love it because it's such a like dumb scene that sparked so much rage that I knew I had to make that emote. Because then when you put that emote up, people don't know what side you're on. Do you like the show or do you not like the show? I don't like the show, but I love that the twerking caused so much rage. I think it's hilarious. Like, twerking is such a dumb dance. Would you like if she was flossing? Would you have preferred that? Would you have preferred that? No, we wouldn't. That's a reference to something. Yes, and Star-Lord's Michael Jackson moves. Those weren't references at all. Oh, but Michael Jackson is timeless. Twerking is just a dumb thing. Twerking's been around since the 80s in Jamaica. But I guess most of these Marvel fans don't know that. Anything about Jamaica, or, you know, culture. But hey, that's just me. That's just a theory. A J theory. Thanks for watching. Number 15. Janiac Jr. There was a lot of discourse about She-Hulk online, and everyone just wanted to hate it. Because Marvel decided to ruin one of their fan-favorite characters, but Janiac Jr. had other things in mind. Man, my Chill's voice is bad now. I used to be really good at doing his voice. Number 15. Burger King foot lettuce. Have you ever gone inside a Burger King and found something on the menu you didn't expect? This Reddit poster, because all the information I get from my videos is from Reddit. This Reddit poster commented with a picture of lettuce in their Burger King foot. Next time you go to Burger King, be sure to check before you eat. Number 14. Sandwich Queen hand cabbage. Just gonna do a video like that. I told like Jordan Fringe, and like he said he was up for it. I want to do a video where Jordan and I, we just read each other's scripts and see if anyone notices, because for some reason people think we sound the same in our YouTube videos. And I'm gonna do my best to sound like Jordan Fringe. Like, wait. And like do the same infliction he does, like... Remember... I don't know, give me a show. Remember Hi Hi Puffy Ami Yumi? The show developed by Cartoon Network? It was at this time and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then insert cringe joke here. And then insert the part where he says, haha, sorry for the cringe joke. I called him out for that. I'm like, dude, don't apologize for the joke. Just make the joke and move on. It's funnier that way. He's like, nah, man. I like doing it this way. I'm like, alright, whatever, man. Ah! We can use it as a general emote to use when the MCU gets brought up, which it gets brought up often. In all fairness, we're playing Wolverine, so I don't mind. I don't mind Marvel being brought up when we're playing a Marvel game. Have you seen Ring of Power's fight scenes? It's pathetic, like a fan movie made by kids levels of CGI. Oh, that's funny. Who's like behind that? Is that Amazon? Yeah, okay, that was dumb. That was dumb to lunge from there. Hey man, that was constructive criticism. And what red arrows at Austin? Most generic YouTube thumbnails have a bunch of arrows pointing at it because they want to bait the algorithm. But like, my thumbnails have always been incredibly minimalistic. Like, I hate busy thumbnails, I just do. That's why I try to use as few characters as possible. There are exceptions to that. Like, the Saints Row one, there's 3 characters, but that's because, like, I didn't just want a still of Kevin. There's so many thumbnails that are just Kevin. And I don't want it to be Nina, because that's boring, and I don't want it to be Eli, because that's another character that gets a lot of thumbnails. So I just put all 3 of them. My favorite thumbnail I've ever made is probably the Life is Strange one. The new Life is Strange one, because I made a new one. It's red now. Ah. It wasn't constructive. You didn't say what you could think could be better, and 2 red arrows are popular in clickbait thumbnails. Yeah, nothing was constructive. You're like, I don't really like your thumbnails. It's like, alright, cool. I don't really like yours. Your thumbnails don't give me any idea of what your video's about, and more often than not, there's like a long string of words in your thumbnails. I think you could work on your titles too, man, honestly. Your She-Hulk video's title is, like, what? What is your She-Hulk's video title again? Tell me right now. Tell me right now, Perry, so I can put you on full blast in front of all of our friends. You did this, Perry. You did this by saying you didn't like my thumbnails. Oh wow, the scene is awesome. It is. Logan, the Wolverine. I was sitting here wondering, where is this going with all this water? Oh yeah, with the jumping from thing to thing. Oh, I forgot that's when I'm supposed to lunge, when he picks things up. Pick something up, pick something up. This is effing great. Or maybe I'm biased because it's, whoa! Wolverine. Wolverine. Nah, this is awesome. Hell yeah. Dude, if the new Wolverine game lives up to this one or surpasses it, I'm gonna be so disappointed. If it doesn't? Yeah, true. I don't remember every little detail of his thumbnail, I just remember not being a huge fan. I wasn't trying to dog on them, I was just being honest. Yeah, but like, what don't you like about them? That's what constructive criticism is. How could it be better in your opinion? What, have more words? I mean, I doubt Cox had that much input. I need a Madison emote. What do you want of Madison doing? Give me an example. What do you want? The only French I know is omelette du fromage, thanks to Dexter's Laboratory. Woof woof, Mommy Madison. Who said Austin said that? Whoops, my phone was stolen. It wasn't me. Even I don't get the twerking outrage. I'm trying to. Yeah, right, Saints Flow? Like, here's the thing, man. That's what I really like about you, Saints Flow. You might be, like, at time, and it's funny, because you say you're a negative thinking person. I don't think you are, as much as you say you are. I really don't think you are. You're very fair with your judgment, and you always have been. So even that, it's like, I'm not surprised you also think it's weird that people got mad at that, because it's like, what's the big deal? They found out they had the writers to Daredevil after they finished writing most of the show. What? I think he at least had some, because it actually sounds like something he would say in the Netflix show and doesn't sound like it belongs in this show. Make good points, Jay. I think it's dumb. Burger King foot lettuce. I'd prefer She-Hulk doing actual lawyer stuff that would be interesting while beat up bad guys on the streets, but no comedy. Oh, you mean like her comic books that the show's based on? Yeah, that's what they do. It's weird that they did it this way. Do I go down? You couldn't put Snickerdoodle? Yeah, a generic bad-looking cat. I don't think that would work. Garfield-looking mofo. Harley Quinn is so good, it makes She-Hulk look worse. What a terrible title. What's the title now? Where the F is he at? Who? Please, can we have peace? Of course we can have peace. I'm gonna have you in pieces! You're gonna rest in peace! Of course we can have peace, Jonathan. Peace was never an option. The Wonger scene. Justin will provide more details, right, Justin? Yeah, Justin, send me a link. Just send me a still image of the scene and the episode and, like, the timestamp. Because you're the man. You're the man, you're the movie man, alright? Send me the scene you want me to make a GIF of. I will do it live. I will, well, I mean, I'd have to download She-Hulk and then do it. But I can do it. I can do that for you, whatever. I'll give you guys a Madison emote. I don't mind. What emote do you want to replace, though? Do you want to get rid of the twerking? Because I kind of like the twerking. Where the F is he at? Typing. I just looked at them again, and I don't like the white outline around the characters, and you don't have shadows on your text. But I think they work. I'm just not a fan. It's subjective. Gotcha. I like the white outline around the character. It makes them pop. Because I don't like just flat character on background. I like the white outline. Sorry for the essay. That's not an essay. That's fine. Let's go. Me and Justin have been planning this for hours. Don't get rid of the twerking. We like that. Don't replace it. Don't get rid of it. I love you guys. I wish Saints Row actually copied GTA for once. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Uh-oh. Mission failed. And you had a dog and said that you play as in a mission. Just imagine Saints Row playable dog, the Carnage. I don't think I'd want that. But as an option, sure. But I don't think, like, I don't care to play as animals in games, dude. But I also hear your criticism and recognize my mistakes. I'm still working to get better. Yeah. So shut the F up, boy. You talk to me when you talk to me when you've got regular people coming in to watch all your videos and all your stream. Nah, I'm kidding. Like, honestly, Perry, you're doing a good job. I wouldn't actually, like, be like, nah, I'm not gonna be a dick. Because I can tell you're genuine in everything you've said in all of your videos. You're not just making content for money.
Right.
So I commend you, Perry.
What's up?
I need a position update on that ion emitter.
Roger that. Hold on.
I like the thumbnails. The only thing I would change is the font. I love the font! Okay? Punk rock, granite font. I love it. What font would you choose if you could choose? By the way, Bully 2 would have been a thing, but Rockstar instead gave more attention to GTA 6. So wait some years till Bully 2, Jay. I know. Yes, it's sad, but Lucia. That booty. You can't... Come on, man. You can't resist the booty. Bully 2 ain't got no Lucia. Maybe they would've. How do you know? Female protagonist and bully. She can twerk. Right, definitely didn't make my last video for money. Well, how much money did you make off of it? What, like, let me make an assumption about... You're American, right? So YouTube doesn't take money away from you like it does for me. So, I'm gonna guesstimate. That video probably made you approximately $37. We'll talk about it later. Okay, alright. $37. Dollary doos. I like Jay's thumbnails because I can tell when it's his without looking at the name. Yeah, that was the point. My old thumbnails suck. I will say that, the old ones with the red text and the white background and the character. But would you believe, those videos got like up to millions, like 100,000s of views, and I don't know, man. It's almost like your thumbnail doesn't matter. Like, it's almost like the style of your thumbnail doesn't matter. Just the fact that you need to be clear and concise in what your video is about in the thumbnail. That's all you really need to do. How you do it doesn't matter. Jay, what did you think of my regrade for my my final thoughts? That was really good. How'd you do that? Do you wanna do the color grading for my final thoughts for this video, Justin? I'll give you a credit. Not gonna lie, I actually liked the old thumbnails. You know what's funny? I think the reason why they got pushed is because no one else was doing thumbnails that stupidly. And like everyone in my comments were like, you should make thumbnails that make your videos pop. Like, shut the F up. Like, actually go F yourself. Like, cause like, your thumbnails are the most generic effing thing where it's just arrows pointing. Tori, gay, Jade, gay. It's like, go F yourself, man. There's a reason people are watching my videos.
I should have brought backup.
Everyone wants to act like an expert on YouTube. The people that have like, oh, man, I work hard on YouTube day in, day out. It's like, that I believe. It's like, man, I've made it so far. I have so many fans. It's like, dude, you have 300 views total on your entire channel. It's like, stop. I can take advice from people. Yes, sometimes they do have good advice. But like, sometimes it's just like, this is a better way to do this thing. It's like, yeah, you've been doing it for 7 years and you got nowhere. You really think I want to be taking advice from you? Not you, Perry. That's not you. That's like directed to people in my comments. Not gonna lie, I actually like the old thumbnails. Yeah, that's the new meta for YouTube. What's the new meta? Reminder that you are more than your numbers, and we are all beautiful people inside out. Yeah, I agree. At the end of the day, like, we all have to die. We all breathe the same air. We all drink the same water. Like, the views you get on Instagram and YouTube and all that, it doesn't matter, dude. Like, I said it many times before, I prefer Twitch. Like, and it's not even like Twitch the platform, I just prefer you guys. You guys, like, talking to rational thinking human beings from different walks of life is so much more entertaining to me than, like, flipping TV shows. Who cares? Apparently a lot of people care. Oh, I think I have to... Okay, I know what I have to do. Yeah, most popular vids now just straight up say what they are. Yeah, just be concise. If you want, I just thought it looked a bit overblown, so I wondered what you thought. We all drink the same blood. Wait, never mind. We all drink the same blood. That's what I said. Oh. Did that kill me? Oh, that's funny. Oh, I know it wasn't me. You're good. And the new meta for YouTube is to think of the idea, title, and thumbnail before starting the video. Yeah. And then frame the entire video around that. That's basically YouTube. I don't know where I heard the quote, but I think it really resonates with me. The only thing that's for certain in this life is that it ends. Well, I'll give you a better quote. My dad's quote and my favorite quote that I always quote. Look here, son. In this life, all you gotta do, there's only two things you gotta do. Stay black and die. It's my dad. My daddy told me that. And you know what? He ain't wrong. There's only two things you have to do in this world. Everything else, you know, you can choose whether or not to do it, but there's a consequence. But like, staying black and dying? Bro, I don't have a choice. Just gotta stay black and die. That's great. The gays love Jay. Yeah, man. Yo, thank you anyone who's part of the LGBTQ community for being so supportive, even in like my idea to change what I was gonna do. It's like, I'll tell you, all the people that were like, hey man, you should just like make videos on things you want. All the people that are voting for like the more zany ideas, all of them have the pride flag, so I'm just saying. Thank you. W dead. Is this Indiana Jones? Yeah, basically, right? So, how do I make it so it doesn't kill me? True shiz, Pops. Yep. Can't his organs regenerate? Not if they're flattened, Lum. That's too much, apparently. Oh, I guess they stay there when all of them move. That's great. Darn it. Okay. Gotta go fast. Yeah, I know. I wanted the thing. He's Wolverine, dang it. How do you die from a fall? Oh no, I died because I got flattened, apparently. Could you imagine if Wolverine took fall damage? Bro. Come on. Okay, hang on. Mm-hmm. David Bowie has a better quote about life. Life is fantastic. It never ends. It only changes. Flesh to stone to flesh, and round. Best keep walking. That's so long. Stay black and die. How many syllables was that? How many words was that? Like 4 words? Stay black and die. That's all you gotta do, Justin. Justin. You don't understand. It's all you specifically. How can I stay black? Well, hey man, if I told you that, I'd know the secrets of life, wouldn't I? I wouldn't be here playing video games all day, would I? I do this for my health, okay? I'm hoping one of these games will teach me someday. Just stay black and die, man. Gotta explain everything to this guy, come on. Watch some black movies, that'll help you. Educate yourself. Better yet, just die. Just die. Nah, man. The black part is important. Could you imagine, like, not being black and dying? I imagine it'd be different. And I don't like change. Universal. You know what I think is interesting? Why would, like, this is like a weird question, but I guess it relates to Wolverine. Would you guys want to live forever? I think your prime minister took your quote, but it didn't work out for him. Well, okay. Trudeau did blackface and brownface. You know, something he couldn't stay. He couldn't stay that way. He just forgot. No, hell no. Immortality sucks. Earth is ghetto. I want to leave. Yeah, right? Like, I've always thought about that too, where it's just like, you know, living forever sounds like such a chore. Imagine working a job for your entire life. Could you imagine? What the... I always felt bad for Logan. Yeah, living forever. Hard to leave a legacy behind if you're still around. L ads. You're getting ads? But even Logan always chose to never die. When given the option. He's afraid. Same, ghetto, I'm an alien, I wanna go home. Yeah, I refreshed. You good? Dang. There's something about these PS3 games, man. They're very simple. Like, I don't have to pay too much attention, I can read chat. Like, they're good for streaming. And ads came. Did you read any of my messages in the short time? Of course, I read everything. LMAO. Jean Grey best writing was in Wolverine 2013, where she is just a voice in Logan's head. The one where she's not around. That's funny. Also, I've never liked any of the actresses that played Jean in the movies. Famke Janssen, or what was her name? Famke? Famke. And then the Game of Thrones actors as X-Men is so dumb. Famke Janssen. Jensen. Or does she pronounce it like J? It's Jensen, right? Famke. Nah, Famke. Sophia Turner sucks. She's like a wooden board. Yeah, she is. Look at this. Hey.
I win.
Ever play Phoenix in MVC3? No, I played Ghost Rider in MVC Ultimate. Ghost Rider's my boy, man. Ghost Rider's my boy. He doesn't show up much in video games, so when he does, I always play as him. Even if he's bad. He was pretty good in that. Like, he was crazy in Ultimate MVC3, Ghost Rider. Like, like some of it, the way you can, like, mold and craft his supers into his combos is kind of crazy, and then the hitboxes for them is also wild. Also, yo, Johnny told me apparently Street Fighter 6 has a character creator that is better than Saints Row's. Why is Street Fighter 6 a fighting game? Why does that have a better character customizer? What's going on here? What's going on here? So you guys know I'm getting Street Fighter 6, right? We're doing that on stream.
I'm at the base of Tower 1.
There's free roam in that.
Ion emitter at the top of this.
It's a fighting game with free roam. Haven't had that since Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Yes, I heard. Dude, it's wild. I can't believe it. Watch Street Fighter 6 be better than Saints Row.
The climb, it's the drop.
We live in a weird timeline. Yeah, we do, where like fighting games are getting open world segments, which is good. Mortal Kombat was the only one that did that back in the day. And I'm glad that other fighting games are doing it. Because even Johnny said, after Street Fighter 5, he's like, dude, I'm so done with Street Fighter. Because Third Strike is his favorite, which, like, I hope we can agree on this. Third Strike is the best Street Fighter. Like, Third Strike is the best Street Fighter game. But, yeah, it's funny, because, 5 is better than 4. But, like, 5 I like Street Fighter 5. But, like, Johnny was like, man, Street Fighter's got to do something interesting for me to play 6, and then they did the like open world story mode. It's like, okay, all right. Johnny's like, I'm on board. Don't you love it too how she already has the Phoenix, then gets it in the next film? Yep. Stupid, bro. Stupidness. Yes, I heard. Awesome. We live in a weird timeline. So hype. By the way, training with Jury. Yeah, you know, I don't know who I might main. I might main that new girl, Kimmy. The black girl with the graffiti as her power. Apparently she's, the, like, who trained her? The smoke grenade guy? So instead of smoke grenade, she uses, like, graffiti paint, which is awesome. That's such a cool idea. Where do I go? Street Fighter 6 probably will be better than Saints Row, dude. I'm sorry. Even the character customization seems better. From what I've seen, it's like, dude, are you kidding me? You know that every game I've anticipated this year turned out terrible? So I was like, yo, man, can't wait for new Saints Row. It was bad. Yo, man, can't wait for No More Heroes 3. It was bad. Yo, man, Bayonetta 3? I don't know. I don't know. I'm worried. I only really cared for Jean through Logan's love for her, so I'd still think it would be cool if Famke Janssen to maybe cameo in Deadpool 3. She's better than Sophia Turner, but, like, I don't know, man. It's just, a lot of her performance isn't all that great. Just have Deadpool 3 be the last hurrah for the Foxverse. Don't jinx it, man. This ain't Spider-Man 3. I'm glad Hugh's coming back, though. It's nice to hear that Hugh Jackman's just like, yeah, I know I died in that one movie, but, like, yeah, I'll come back one last time. After he's like, I'm never playing Wolverine again. It's like, yeah, right, you'll be back, buddy. And then eventually he'll come back for, like, Secret Wars or something. It'll be really old, and no one will complain. Like, how come Wolverine's aging like this? Remember that time Wolverine went to an indigenous group of people's place and decided to slaughter all of them because the military told him to? Ah. The Deadpool writers, it would be better than that. Yeah, it probably would. Aging Wolverine would be hard. Yeah, just cause the actor can't be alive forever. They can make Old Man Logan again. They could, and literally Old Man Hugh Jackman playing Old Man Logan. I don't remember that, but wow. People keep asking Hugh, who convinced him to come back. His response was, I make my own decisions. Oh, I love that. Hugh Jackman is a really cool guy. Like, you know that there's no controversy with him? Like, from what I've seen, there's no controversy with Hugh Jackman. He just keeps his nose out of things. And, like, that's cool. Unless I'm completely wrong. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Every hero has a weird moment like that, huh? Yeah. Not Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't do this. He was only 53, so he still has it in him for Secret Wars, which will be sooner than you think. Oh, absolutely, dude. What is that, like 3 years from now? 4 years from now? $2025? No idea, but sounds about right, like around then. Gotcha.
School's in, bub.
Actually, wait, I can just throw them.
You the best they got?
Huna muda mrefu wa kuishi. Kumbuka na watu zaidi.
Throwing people's fun. Yeah, in this game, there's so many ways to throw people. Still looks great for his age. Yeah, he does. Interesting. Throwing people is fun. Have Deadpool. Oh, whoops. Have Deadpool meet Ralph Boner and recognize him as Quicksilver. That could work. Ralph Bonner? Is his name really Ralph Boner? Grunt Vereen. Yes, it's Boner. The joke was the payoff. Right.
All squads, Tango has been spotted. Shift to Sector 8.
Felt so betrayed at that scene. WandaVision where it's like, oh no, that's just her husband. Got a new power, check this out.
I'm just getting
You just you just dismember them.
Did you hear something? I don't have time for your bullshit. Keep moving.
He's here. He's here. I'm gonna rip you up.
This really looks like the opening mission of X-Men. I think it's just called Wolverine's Revenge. Mr. Bison, but Shredder. Oh, by the way, funny thing, because we mentioned Grand Theft Auto earlier, right? Grand Theft Auto 5, I hope you guys know, like, I'm having fun with the game. Like, I am having fun with the game, but I'm not having fun playing it. One thing, like, a big issue, and I think, again, it might just be controls, it might just be, I just don't like how Grand Theft Auto does missions, but anytime I'm shooting somebody, I feel nothing. Like, it just, it feels empty, almost. It's like, I'm shooting them because this is the current obstacle that is in my way to do the thing that the game wants me to do. And it never feels satisfying shooting in Grand Theft Auto. Hey Jay. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? You know who should totally come back? James Marsters as Cyclops. I feel like it's too late. Because, like, his Cyclops is such a dork. To have him come back, and, I mean, it's hard to undorkify him, you know? Especially after Sonic the Hedgehog. You look like Selena. Which Selena? You don't mean Gomez, do you? Yeah, it's a Rockstar game, so the gameplay is subpar. But it's like, it's not even, it's just, I don't experience that in Red Dead. I don't experience that in, like, Bully. Like, I don't know, man. There's something about shooting in Grand Theft Auto, it's just, and that's probably why I prefer, Saints Row so much. Like, shooting things just feels good in Saints Row. Not Gomez, the other one. I see it too. Playniac Jr.? Who's Selena? Selena? Like I said, I love the blue hoodie. Selena? Who's Selena? Someone send me a picture of Selena real quick. I need to know who this is. Deadpool 3 should have Morbius. Yes. No, dude, actually, yes. Do it. Selena Kyle? Who's Selena Kyle? Oh, like the woman cat. Wizards of Javerly Place. Love it. Love the puns. Selena the singer? Someone send me a picture. Send me the picture where I look like Selena. Watch chat. One day I'll date a famous girl. You wait. You wait and see. And it'll be great. It'll be funny because then more people will come to my streams and it'll be like, yo, so what's it like being with that girl? And I'm just like, none of your business. And then when those people leave, like, all right, chat, let me tell you about dating this girl. Remember in Incursions from Multiverse of Madness? Use that concept to destroy the Fox universe. Oh, Incursions? Yeah. Oh, what the?
Your self-esteem's not a priority for me right now.
How does he look like Celine? I'm black and I wear a blue jacket apparently, Lum. Forgot to take the black off today, Lum. I'll never forget it, a joke that Justin made. When he's like, yeah, you and Marcus are actually black? Oh, I thought that was just makeup. Anytime you guys go away from the camera, you're just doing a top up. I thought that was funny. The hoodie and the glasses are giving 90s at Lum. I should, does she wear, what else does she wear? I'll be Selena, full body tattoo, yeah. I'll be Selena for Halloween. I still don't have a costume, guys. Who should I be for Halloween? I'm streaming with you guys. We're probably gonna watch a horror movie, by the way. I was thinking, I don't want to play a video game. Let's, like, watch something. Wait, I thought you were joking. Joking about what? The tank top is giving, bustier too, to be honest. What?
Deploying Wendigo prototype.
B start? I was just gonna say that. Full body tattoo, yeah, the black, you're real? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, do we not accommodate your no Negro policy? Well, actually, you don't look like Selena. I just saw a TikTok where the girl types a random, like, you look like Selena, so I did it too. Oh, okay, cool. Fanfiction is my favorite white shirt. Could you imagine if Twitch categorized by race? And sure, they have tags, but could you imagine? This is Black Twitch, like gay TikTok. Man, I loved Selena. Before Aaliyah, there was Selena for me. Yeah, I think honestly, I know the Selena you're talking about now. Once you clarified it was the singer. Name a Selena song real quick. You fight the Blob in this, by the way. And you fight Gambit in this, too. It's just, it happens, like, in the third act of the game, which I think is really cool. I could fall in love with you. Oh, I could fall in love with you. Oh, Lum, not in front of everybody. What are you doing? It's the kind of stuff you send in the DMs, man. Bitty bitty bum bum. Oh! Yes, Selena's awesome. Oh, Jay. Como la flor. Yeah, no, Selena's awesome.
This is Condor 9. Weapon X has just entered range.
Deploy the artillery. Weapon X is not getting away.
Finally, privilege.
Commence firing.
Oh, Marcus. It's good to have you here. How are you doing? Jay shooting his shot with Lum? I mean, hey. I'm game if you're game, Lum. I'm not gonna be out here like, ew, no, gross. It's like, nah, Lum's pretty awesome. She seems like she'd be a good catch. To be honest, she seems like she's out of my league, but hey. Have you seen the girls I've scored? Alright. You saw my ex on Saturday, like one of my exes, in that video that we watched. So you tell me, I'm always hitting out of my league, dude. Or I've just been here chilling. Oh, cool, dude. OMG, Jay. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that... You tell me if that makes you uncomfortable. I don't want to, like, I hope you know, like, I'm Twitch streaming right now. I'm live now, sweetie. We can't let them know we're dating.
All squads, be aware. The Wendigo prototype has disengaged from combat. I repeat, the prototype has left the containment area. HQ, the prototype just
oh, thanks, Jay. Oh, well, Mom, you're awesome. What do you mean? What do you mean, thanks, Jay? Yeah, you're actually pretty cool. Like, you're really cool. You seem like a really, like, chill person. But you also don't take poop from anybody, and that's admirable. You're sure about yourself. You're not, well, at the very least, you hold fast to your opinions, and you're not a dick about it. Right? But when someone pressures you, you fight back. It's like, that's such a good personality trait. I admire that in a woman. I admire that in anybody, but like, in this situation, I'm referring specifically to romantic interest. And I'm not into guys. But if you are into guys, more power to you. I'm not gonna tell you not to. I don't know what you see in us, but hey. Call me after stream. I don't even remember which video you were talking about had the X in it. The Urban Fantasy, the girl who played Tifa. That was one of my ex-girlfriends. Lum is way too cool. Yeah, she's way too cool for me. Janiac, definitely not in a relationship, Junior. I'm not in a relationship. I told you, the person that I'm talking to, we like just keep each other warm. That's probably shouldn't say it like that, but it's really all we do. We're not into each other, like, it's weird. They talking, yeah. Oh, man. Welcome to the Wolverine stream where Janiac unloads all of his dirty laundry. All of his sexy laundry. I love that line in Scott Pilgrim. Oh my gosh, they are mollywopping me. Thank you, Marcus, for the mollywop. I love that expression, mollywop. That and like the old school expressions. I love wipe the floor. I'm gonna wipe the floor with you. That, like, just the visual of that sounds hilarious. I'm gonna wipe the floor with you. I remember this guy did an Avengers rap, and in it, the theme where it goes da ba 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 ba. They were like, Avengers assembling, wipe the floor with Avatar. Oh my gosh. Clawspin damage. They talking, bro. Keep each other warm. Boy, do I feel that. True though. Don't forget, split your wig. Split your wig? Split your wig? Split your wig? What does that mean? I've heard it before, but I've never thought about it. Because, like, that's what we're doing, thinking about these old expressions. Split your wig. How did that become an expression? Don't split your wig. Split your wig, yeah. In my school, kids used to say, I'll slap the fashion out of you, and I still can't decide if that's a compliment. Slap the fashion out of you? Yeah, because they're slapping it out of you, which implies you have fashion. That is funny. These expressions, man. Some of them are funny. Did anyone think of this? Like, one of my favorites is, people say this, and it's, like, wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Sharp as a whip? It's sharp as a tack. But, like, people say it wrong. Also, champing at the bid. It's not chomping at the bid, it's champing at the bid. Even though they said they won't touch Logan for Deadpool 3, opening the film with Wade digging up Logan's grave would have been cool. That'd be hilarious. Just bring him out. Like, dude, you're contractually obligated to keep going. Oh, just regenerates and he's like young again. To your wig in half. I'm gonna split your wig. I'm gonna like assault you and then take your wig, the wig that you're wearing. That just seems so extra. Like the person is wearing a wig because it's bald or something? Yeah. No, in Texas it literally means just beating someone up, but you can't imagine somebody's hair getting torn out if that helps. Yeah, split your wig. That is a funny one. I've only heard it once. Split your wig. This is terrible. My feral sense, it's just, I can't. It's a Weekend at Bernie's scenario and Logan is dead and the whole film Wade is just dragging him around. If Hugh said no, that's probably what they would have done. Hugh Jackman came back to play the corpse of Logan. Yeah, no lines. Just don't give me any lines. Yeah, Jay is awesome at complimenting. I'm actually bad at accepting compliments, so ignore me if I made it awkward. You didn't make it awkward at all, girl. Girl, you know you fine. You know you fine. Like fine wine. Don't even get me started. And you like Final Fantasy? Bro. Bo, you dance as a bull crotch. Boy, you dance as a bull crotch. Bull crotch? In the Brooklyn accent, too. Look here, alright? I want you to know something. There's a reason I get excited when you show up in chat. Alright? And it's not just for my health. But there's a quota, alright? You can't have too many penises in chat, alright? I start to get a bit of the old agita. The accent slipping. LMAO, what? There's a lum quota. And when there's no lum, the quota isn't met. What don't you understand? Bro, what? Yeah. You guys, bro. The lum to penis ratio? That's sweet, and then I have to go and say lum to penis ratio.
It's him. Squad, fan out.
Look, man. Jay doesn't like the idea of a group of men staring at him for hours. Yes, Saints Flow gets it. At least, like, if it's you guys, it's okay. I count for several penises. Justin has 2 dicks.
Command, this is Condor.
You know that there's an actor named Alan Tudyk? You know that that's his name? Ah! Oh, that actually scared me. Whoa, what the? Did you see how that animation failed? And he like went back in his arms? Several. What about that said 2? Not gonna lie, if anyone has a vague East Coast New York accent fetish, they must have a hell of a time watching Jay stream. East Coast, New York accent? I don't do it that often. I used to do it all the time. Let me tell you something here, son. There's an old saying in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas, it might be in Tennessee. You fool me once, shame on. Shame on you. You fooled me, we can't get fooled again. I need to do more southern accent. You do it a lot during just chatting. I do? What do you mean I do? Huh? What, you got a problem with it? People coming in my chat telling me how I need to talk. Talk to me like this, Jay. Talk to me like this. Why I gotta give you a backhand or something, huh? You know what I'll do to you? One of my favorite Jersey insults. You know what I'm gonna do to you? I'll rip your eye out, alright? Turn it around and make you watch me beat you up. Dude, if I ever became a porn star, I'd 100% call myself Lil Jizzy D. Oh god, that's disgusting. Oh man, I remember when we thought we could have 2 dicks in Cyberpunk till we played it. People thought that? What? What a weird feature. Please say why. You can do it a lot during just chatting. Oh, I do it because I can. First Indiana Jones, now it's any game with snow? I don't know. It's SSX Tricky. Should we play that game? Tricky.
We've been spotted.
How did it...
Weapons up.
Did his shirt disappear? Or was... I guess it was gone the whole time? I thought for the first cutscene his shirt was on, and then they, like, switched it, and then his shirt was gone. Rough out here. Jay, this one guy said he was gonna have 2 dicks when he customized his character. Dude, I was just as disappointed because I was excited for him. He wanted that? That's so funny. How would you do that? Like, side by side or over under? Obviously, the right answer is over under, but I like to be weird, so I say side by side. People always look at me funny. Why would you get side by side? You're just like, why would I get side by side? It's like, because if you have over under, you can only be with one person. So, like, duh. Like, how's that gonna work if you have, like, you know. I'm thinking side by side. See, Lum gets it. Would that be uncomfortable? Side by side would be incredibly uncomfortable. Like, it'd be very uncomfortable. But, like, for like, stuff, for the fun stuff, I don't know. If you're in a monogamous relationship, over under. If you're not, and like your significant other is down to get freaky with another person, then like wouldn't side by side make sense? Because then you can, you know, over under it is if we voting. Yeah, it'd have to be over under. But like side by side just sounds wacky. Like, could you imagine just like, it's like, yo, check this out, woo, and then you like move it over again, woo, like that'd be kind of funny. Jay, how many of the Deadpool casts do you keep to take the MCU? What? Well, who even is there? Colossus, Negasonic, Teenage Warhead, her girlfriend, and who else is there? Cable, I guess? Keep everybody. Domino, bring her back. I like Domino. Change your hair, please. I don't like Afro Domino. But hey, whatever. That move is so powerful. A lot more acceptable side-by-side just grosses me out as a visual. It is weird. It's like an alien side-by-side, Austin. Oops. Ah, I looked away. Sorry, hang on. Phone got taken again. Shake my head. Crazy. Rough out here. Very uncomfortable. Yeah. But what they just... But what, they just exist in the MCU now? Like, what do they do? They're just accept their lives now? Yeah. Deadpool is the only series that I would perfectly be accepting of. Nah, we've been here the whole time. What do you mean? Because, like, he already made references to the MCU anyway. Whoa, wow, wow, you can just keep going. No way, that's still Hugh Jackman doing the battle clips. Yes, it's all him. What's funny about this game, like, the later half of this game is actually really good. Like, I'm remembering what happens after this, and it's like, dude, they really waited till the end of the game to put, like, all the gems. Like, they build you up to it, and I really appreciate that. Because we haven't fought Gambit yet, which is a cool fight. We haven't fought Deadpool yet, like, you know, Barakapool. We haven't fought, who else is a boss? You fight Sabretooth again, I think. Kind of like Dante and Virgil. You fight Sabretooth 3 times in the game. But, like, yeah, like, it's so cool. You fight some really interesting... And you fight Blob. You fight Blob later. This level sucks, also, I just want to say. All I've done so far is just kill enemies, walk a straight line. Kill enemies, walk a straight line. Like, this is weird. Like, just end the level. Move on. Go somewhere else. Barakapool, good times, yep. Yeah, it's Deadpool, why take it seriously? Exactly. Like, Colossus has knowledge of the X-Men people who don't exist yet. Well, yes, just do it that way, who cares? Just do it that way, I'd be fine with that. Or just don't mention the X-Men. Just say the X-Force, that could work. Does he join an MCU X-Men? Colossus? Sure. But he's joining because he was just with X-Force. That could work. So, Dark, are you sure you're not from the DC universe? I swear he just said, think you can take me? And it didn't sound anything like a thing like him. No, it is him. He did all the... there's behind-the-scenes stuff you can unlock in this game. And being a kid in, like, the 2010s, I loved that, so I would watch it. And there's one where you can see him in the studio doing the... like, and like, making up quips and stuff like that. Which is why some of the quips don't sound like something Wolverine would say, because Hugh Jackman came up with them, and it's kind of funny. He's like Mr. Theater, you know? I know he has a really funny quip with Blob that doesn't sound like Wolverine. Like, it's like, Bub, you should get your own sitcom, something like that, he says when you fight Blob, and I'm like, why is Wolverine making this joke? Then I found out Hugh was given freedom, and it's like, oh, okay, whatever. I just feel weird about what are those characters supposed to do now. Well, here's the thing, Justin. You make it sound like the Fox universe was so coherent with its storytelling. It never was. So, like, this isn't that big of a deal. They're the X-Force, that's all. And the X-Force does stuff. They're assassins or something, who cares? make Colossus just like, yeah, I work with Wade, but I don't kill. Killing is bad. And brush your teeth. Clear. Like, just make him that. That's Vidania, you know? Aw, man, I wanted a Gambit-centric movie so bad. Dude, do you remember when, what's his name? Channing Tatum was supposed to be Gambit? Dude, it sucks that we're never gonna see what that would be like. Not because I think it'd be great, but just how hilarious that would be. It's like, my, the gumbo and shrimp. And then he starts Magic Mike dancing. Childish Gambito. And I'm not counting the one we got. Yeah, this Gambit sucks. Okay, so like Wolverine Origins wasn't Gambit-centric, but it was enough so that I'm still not counting it. Yeah. Why would he think he was an X-Force? Justin, stop trying to apply logic to mother effing Deadpool. Cut it out.
Bravo, give me a sit rep.
All's clear.
Why are you thinking this deep into Deadpool? Yeah, there you go. Or modern MCU for that matter. Yeah, Fox Universe lacked continuity in a really bad way. He loves to sing, so I can only hope they won't ruin him in Deadpool by having him become a walking musical. Have one scene, just one scene, where Deadpool starts singing. And then, like, he's killing with Wolverine, and maybe the opening scene, you know? He's killing with Wolverine and stuff like that. And then, it's like, alright, Wolvie, this is your big shot. And it's like, I'm not gonna sing. It's like, come on. All these years of build-up, you being played by that guy, and you're not gonna sing? And Wolvie takes the mic and he's like something like Total Drama, where he's like, this sucks. Like, something like that. That'd be kind of funny, and then that's it. And then drop the joke. Make the one joke and leave it alone. Don't make it a whole thing, you know?
We're fortifying our positions. They think he's headed this way.
What? Can he even do the accent?
What the hell is Weapon X?
Can who do the accent? Oh, Channing Tatum? I don't know.
He's not messing around.
Gambit movie was canceled. Sorry, Lum. LMFAO. He was Channing Tatum's Gambit doing the Magic Mike. Yeah. I'd watch that. Because, like, here's the thing, man. Like, you know that in the comics, Charles Xavier, like, telepaths can't read Gambit's mind, right? Or they choose not to, because Gambit has trained his mind so well that when telepaths read his mind, all they see is a naked picture of Blob. So they don't read his mind. It's like, that's such a funny little character detail. And then Gambit, in the 90s cartoon, it's really funny how, Rogue, it's like, Gambit, I can't kiss you. It's like, you know what'll happen? I'll suck all your energy out. Gambit's response, you can suck my energy anytime, Cher. That's in the 90s cartoon for kids. Like, Gambit's a cool character. He's a funny character. And then, like, there's another episode, it's like, Gambit, don't touch me, you'll die. And he's just like, it's worth it, no? Gambit's great. You know what's so cool about, like, just, like, X-Men? Everyone had their own favorite character back in the day, man. Some people like Wolverine, someone like Gambit, some like Rogue, some like Storm. Like, they were all such a cool group of characters. And they were all different. They weren't all the same kind of character. They weren't all making jokes, you know? Have Deadpool sing a Greatest Showman song? Yeah, that could work. I would love it if it was a post-credit scene or ending part of the movie. Yeah, they sing together. That's so awesome. I didn't know that about Gambit. Yes, I love Gambit. Yeah, you know, he's great. He's great. Gambit's a really good character. Like, he's just a romantic. but he's also a legitimate threat. That's the other thing. He's not a pushover. And I thought it was because he uses kinetic energy or some reason. Nope. Nope. He just trained himself to only think of Blob. A naked blob if Xavier tries to read his mind. And that's why no one ever reads Gambit's mind. That's canon. That Rogue was, something. Yeah, she has her own emote, dude. She's on my jacket that I'm wearing right now. I love Rogue. She's my second favorite superhero of all time, and I mean that. And what's awesome about Rogue is that anytime they adapt her, they always change something. Like, there's so many different versions of her, and I like most of them. Like, even the cartoons. X-Men Evolution Rogue is a goth. And, like, that's an interesting take. Compared to the 90s Rogue where she's, like, the Southern Belle, and she's, like, happy-go-lucky. Gambit can't be overpowered. Yeah. And there's Jean moaning. Oh, yeah, in the 90s cartoon, every time Jean is using her... It's like, she's really... I remember one time my cousin and I were watching it, and my parents were like, in the other room, and my cousin's like, do you want to turn the volume down? I'm like, right? It sounds like porn. Liz Gillies for Rogue. Yes, please. I would... Dude, if they cast Liz Gillies as Rogue, I'm buying that action figure. I mean, hell, I'm buying the action figure regardless. But Liz Gillies as Rogue, I will make a video. I will make a video of just that time in Deadpool we said she'd be perfect to play Rogue, and then they casted her. And I love that other people think that too, apparently, where when I looked that up, people made mock-ups of that. I love the X-Men Evolution Rogue. Yeah, Gothic Rogue. She wore black and stuff. Like, she wore black and purple. It's like, oh, dude. No way. Goth Rogue? And it works. It works for her character. That change of personality. I love X-Men Evolution Rogue. Yeah. I think Rogue should be Southern for sure. That's the one thing that I hope they keep no matter what. It sets her apart. Every hero from, like, New York. Yeah. Well, the whole X-Men team. Like, how many of them are actually American?
Move it! Let's go!
Like, what? Scott Summers? Like, Cyclops? That's about it. And Jean? And, I guess, okay, maybe not American, but, like, how many of them are from New York? I think Rogue should, my favorite X-Men Evolution episode was when the girls, both heroes and villains, teamed up and formed a vigilante group. Yeah, that was with Tabitha, right? Boom Boom? Charles is American. Yes, I'm aware of that. Whoops. Yeah, Tabitha is another character I'd like for them to bring back. The girl, yeah, Boom Boom. Stupid hero name, by the way. Boom Boom sounds like you just took a dump. But, like, I like Tabitha as a character. Boom Boom, always great to see. I hate her name so much. Her superhero name. What, you made Boom Boom in your pants? $100. That'd be called woke today. Yeah, having the well, that it's funny because that happened all the time in X-Men. Like, all the girls are teaming up. It's like, okay, whatever. You know one team in the comics that would be cool to see on screen? If they're gonna do prequels, because the MCU seems to like doing movies and shows now that, or not the MCU, but Disney likes to do shows and movies that take place in the past. Ancient Avengers would be really cool. Do you know about that, guys? It's the first version of every legacy character. So for Thor, it's Odin, and it's the Avengers, but it's Odin, the first Ghost Rider, the first Iron Fist, the first Black Panther, and, like, they're all teaming up. And it's like, that's a cool idea. Ancient Avengers. The first iterations of all these characters teaming up. Dude, Alpha Flight? Alpha Flight's lame, dude. Avengers 100,000. We need a Teen Titans movie where Raven becomes Lady Legacy again. Live action, please. Oh wow, that'd be interesting. Yeah, Ancient Avengers is actually really cool. I remember there was one comic book Johnny gave me, like, as a kid. He's like, dude, there's a Ghost Rider in this comic that shows up briefly to team up with Thor, and it's Native American Ghost Rider, and he has the chief hat, like, everything, and it's on fire. And he's a skeleton, and he's got, like, the necklace, and he uses the tomahawks with chains on them, and it's like, that visual alone is awesome. And for a long time, that was considered the first Ghost Rider, but they changed that continuity-wise. But it's like, yo, the first Ghost Rider being Native American is such a twist, because, like, the Ghost Rider we know, it's like, oh yeah, Christian imagery, Catholic imagery, but, Zarathos is not Christian. That's not a Christian demon. It's just a demon, or a spirit, really. Spirit of vengeance. It's not based on anything, like, religiously, so it's kind of cool that, like, oh, the first Ghost Rider was Native American? Dang. I hate that they changed it. Oh, that'd be interesting. OMG. Yo. Oh, that would be hard. Yeah, after watching Top Gun Maverick, Glenn Powell needs to play Cyclops. Glenn Powell, he played, who in that movie? Native American Ghost Rider sounds amazing. Dude, if I can find that still image, it looks really cool. And, like, that's the whole thing. Like, Venom is another one where if you put the symbiote on different characters, you get really cool art design ideas, right? But if you put the Ghost Rider spirit, like, Spirit of Zarathos, on different characters, you can have cool designs. Like, I remember liking, Elektra. Elektra with the Spirit of Vengeance looked really cool. I remember liking that. There's one comic book where, I think I mentioned this before, but I'll say it again, where, Rogue... The X-Men are fighting Ghost Rider, and Ghost Rider's, like, just curb stomping all of them. And then Rogue touches him to, like, stop him. It's like, I'll just take his power away. And then she does, and she takes away the Spirit of Zarathos. Wow, that guy suffered. And then, the spirit is in her. And then she can't control it, and she's freaking out, and then he takes it back from her. Yo, did you see that? Oh, that was sick. Sorry, Ghost Rider, Cowboy, Sheriff, forever. Phantom Rider? That's what that one is referred to as now, Danny. Phantom Rider. The cowboy one. Which is cool. Yeah, that is a cool imagery too. Cowboy hat and the flaming horse. Even more if he's Uncle Ben. Ultimate Spider-Man animation reference. Uncle Ben is Phantom Rider? What the heck? Hangman. It's in her. She can't control it. Yeah. He has to pull it out. He has to pull it out of her, man. But you know Ghost Rider's pull-out game. It's not the best. What was that stock lion roar? Did you guys see Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance? There's a scene where he pees. And he pees a flamethrower. And I have so many questions. So does he have like a Ghost Rider penis? Like, is it just a bone? Yeah, his pullout is... his pull-out sofa, it isn't the best. It's always on fire, dude. Everything he sits on. Now my cat is resting on my foot. Oh, at my foot. Oh, cool. What's your cat's name? What kind of cat is it? Some Ghost Riders just have the head as a skeleton flame. Yeah, some of them. Son of a... Oh. Hell of a boss or whatever? Showtime soon? Yeah, in like 10 minutes. I know Justin said 3 hours and 55, but like I want to finish this level. Their names are Jasper and Tiger. Nice. The game's really fun so far. They're Toygers. Toyger cats? Toyger. I also have a leaked Indiana Jones 5 trailer if you want, but I understand why you would maybe wouldn't want to play it on stream. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, I might get in trouble for that, but send me that privately. Dude, we have to fight a helicopter? Twitch is hard on leaks, so yeah, it might not be a good idea. Yeah. Sent, thank you. Helicopter part is cool. I like the cutscene. For this part? Let me get to another checkpoint and then we'll stop. I think it is this level, yeah? Actually looks pretty cool, the new Indiana Jones. I know Igor is excited for that. He's a big Indiana Jones fan. hang on. Let me just finish this level. And then we'll watch stuff. Cool? I think we're at the end of it. I can't imagine it, like, going much longer. Hazbin Hotel actually has singing in it. Yeah! It's a musical. So, which one? Is that the one that's... It's just one thing, Saints Flow? Man, this is a long level. Checkpoint reached. Okay, we'll call it here. I need to use the bathroom, and I'm gonna order food. Yes. Okay, can you please do me a favor and send me a link to that? Also, I am going to... So we'll switch to just chatting for now. I'll get everything set up.